So welcome to the stream. Today gonna stream Don't Forget Me, a game that came out last week, because last week were a lot of games coming, so I needed to choose what to play. And so this week doesn't come a lot of games, and so I'm gonna take a chance to play all the games that I didn't play last week. So one of them is Don't Forget Me, a game that is developed and published by the Moon Pirates. You can see in here, you don't have a mouse in here. And so this game is, like they say, it's a jazz punk adventure game, and it's all about text puzzles that you need to do it. So it seems interesting, but on Steam, the reviews is mixed, because like people say it's between 2 hours and something, and it's all about text like that, and then like people say the ending is not well explained. So let's see how it is. Sometimes people get like kind of lost in terms of the story, right, because it's not well explained. So let's see. New game. Members of the Forgotten Movement blockading a microprocessor factory. How I continue? It's space or enter. Okay. The process spearheaded by Gavel continue into second week, because there is no mouse in the game. That's on the other power that people criticize. There is no mouse. Look at our life now, just two of us. Where is your mouse? A new season of Doctor Who available on media everywhere. This is the radio, of course. This character we don't know the name. That's funny. The clinic's closed. Good evening. May I help you, miss? Miss? Uh-oh, and she knocked. No personal details, no papers. Who in the world are you? Well, it goes against my principles, but I'm going to take a look at your memory chip. So it seems like in this future world they have some memory chip. That's interesting. I hope you'll forgive me when you come around. You have left me no other choice. So they put like something to see the chip. Awake at last. Oh, there's a cat in there. A cat. Look at that. Oh. You can see that it's pixelated game. So it's always interesting to see games like pixelated. I like always. You better not try getting up just yet. But I made some coffee all the same. Who knows? It might give you a little boost. Okay. Hello? Where am I? Oh, don't say nothing. Where am I? You are at my clinic. Not a health clinic, unfortunately, but a memory clinic. Interesting. My name is Bernard. I'm a copyist. We go by first names here, if you don't mind. Okay, I don't remember anything. How did I get here? Yeah. Tell you the truth, I have no idea. There was a loud noise. I went over the door to see what it was. I opened it, and there you were. And then you fainted. Tell me, do you know what your name is? It's Fran, I think. Anything else? How you got here, for example? No. Darn, I was hoping you'll be able to tell me a little more. Why is that? I put you in the memory chair after I brought you inside. I apologize for the intrusion. I want to check your ship, hoping you are at some kind of a trap. But apparently it's a total blank. And since you seem rather weak, I moved you to the couch. I'll just have to take my chance. Anyhow, it's getting late. You may as well sleep here for the night. I still have some work to finish up. In case you need anything, I'll be right next door. That guy, you won't need anything. The couch is the best I can do, but I suppose it's better than nothing. Alright, I'll stop yanking. I tend to talk too much. Try to rest. Thanks, Bernard. Okay, so even with the memory chip, couldn't see who was Fran like that. So interesting. Sleep well? I'm going to have to get to work soon. I put on some music for you. I hope you like it. I do, it's very relaxed, it's not my thing, it puts me to sleep now. Let's say that's relaxing. I'm glad you like it. I always had a soft spot for all this. The atmosphere, the memories. If that word still meant anything, that is. You see, what I love about this kind of music, it's saxophone. Adolphe Sax wanted to design the instrument most closely resembling the human voice. In the past, we were already trying to create objects with human qualities. As if the past was trying to merge with the future. It's the truth, but strange even so. Why would we want to bring inanimate objects to life? Look at the world around you. We have AIs, robots, and all that. They make our lives easier. They let us forget the bother of completing boring or complicated tasks. Pretty cool, right? You don't seem all that enthused. Well, everybody needs a job to accomplish, right? Otherwise, what's the point? Every innovation, no matter how useful, has a destructive side. Sorry, my mind is starting to wander. Tell me, do you remember what my name is? Yeah, it's Chatty Bernie. I'm not Francois, it's Bernard, of course. Yeah, that's my name. Either you do remember last night and did it, or your ship is recording everything. That's a good start. And you look better too. You don't remember anything else? Nothing. It's a total blank. Darn. Did you have any dreams? Same thing, a total blank. The minute I close my eyes, it feels like I'm opening them a second later. Please forgive me for prying, but what exactly are you feeling? I can't quite say, sort of lost, that's all. I'm trying to remember something, anything, but nothing's there. Why do you ask? It's nothing, just wondering. Now it's my turn to ask questions. Do you live here? Yes, I do. With my cat Franklin. The cat is Franklin, okay. It's funny kind of clinic. It's old-fashioned and barely furnished, and early medical for that matter. I've worked here for about 15 years now. I never took time to redecorate. In any case, you can stay as long as you want. It will do Franklin good to have a little company. Make yourself at home, you can read a book or... Hey, there's no way I'm gonna just sit here and watch you work. If you're running this clinic all by yourself, I'm sure you can use a little help. Well, I wasn't expecting such enthusiasm, but just so you know, this is a medical clinic. I'm a copyist. Do you know what that is? By the sound of it, it's someone who copies memories? Yeah, more or less. People come here to duplicate memories on an external device. Holy shit, what the hell? Even though there's still no way to read them. A bit like cryonics. What's that? People who have themselves frozen, hoping to be brought back to life at a later time. Memory duplication is just like that. I copy a memory, but there's no way to read it. People should do it to leave it as a legacy. Until a way of reading them is found. Okay, kind of weird, but why not? Can I trust you, Fran? You can, especially if you agree to let me work here. It's not like I have any place else to go. Well, it can be a little tricky at times, taking care of everything all by myself. So you will be in charge of greeting patients and operating the memory share. Interesting. Lucky for us, he decided to sleep there. Okay, so you can move? No, it's only press space. Can you go over to that terminal just behind me? Sure, no problem. So she walks automatically, please. Or maybe it's like for now it's only to do that, then you can walk maybe. The terminal operates the share. It can be raised or lowered, tilted or swiveled. That's the mask. It can be raised or lowered too, okay. The different knobs are self-explanatory. Cool. Go easy on it or you will break it. Oops, sorry. There's another feature you'll be able to help me with. And Franklin here is going to be our guinea pig. He lost one of his cat toys somewhere in the clinic. We are going to search his memory chip to find it. What do you mean? It's pretty simple, you'll see. The chip classifies memories in different bubbles and links them to keywords. Normally, I just need to enter the keyword, then copy the memory. Let me show you. I'm going to hide a number of keywords, and you try to find them. To access the next bubble, you just need to listen to what I tell you. If you enter a keyword referenced by the chip, the bubble and the corresponding memory automatically unlock. If a path connects to the bubble in question, more bubbles appear in gray. If none appear, it's dead end. Okay, so if appears a lot of bubbles, mean that we are going on the correct way. If none of them appear, it's a dead end. Okay. The bubble farthest to the right is the one you need to unlock. Okay. Get it? Okay, if you need better explanation, you can always ask him to explain, but I understand. I think I understand. More bubbles mean that correct path. No bubbles, wrong path. The farthest bubble on the right is the one that we need to unlock it. Okay, got it. Alright then. You ready to give it a go? Yep, all set. Okay then, keep your eyes on the terminal. And here we go. Loading memories, ongoing transfer, complete. I think it want to mean transfer. Okay, we are seeing the cat. Okay, we are correct to his ship. We need to find his favorite toy. We are going to have a little fun reconstructing his memory. We are going to look at how his day went yesterday. We start as always on the couch. Okay. Okay, so maybe you need to write. You see in there it says enter your command. So couch. So far, nothing usual. For frankly, every good day starts on the couch. But wait, danger is lurking. He isn't sound asleep. Wake. No. So asleep. Need to put asleep. No. So far, nothing unusual. For Franklin, every good day starts on the couch. Again on the couch. Yeah, we need to put again on couch. No, but he's going to say danger is lurking. He isn't sound asleep. Lurking? No. Franklin? Maybe the name of the cat? Franklin. No.
Do you put correct?
I already put couch that went to here.
Is it like that you write to Franklin?
Yeah, Franklin, there it is. You can put, maybe you need to put, let's see, Franklin. No, it's same thing, okay. Good day. Good. No, get give start. Unusual. This what? Danger, maybe danger? Yeah, okay, it had to be danger. So couch to danger. He sensed the enemy nearby, so taking his courage in both paws, he springs from the couch and lays in ambush to capture his toy mouse. The chase is heated, his pride knows no bounds. Now it's time for a little reward. So there you have it. It's a cat's life. I wish I had those kinds of problems. Heated? Chase? No. Cat's life could be problems?
No.
Reward maybe. Okay, that be reward, but you go down. You see there was one up, but you need to discover what it was to go up. Interesting. Naturally, after the intensity of the chase, he needs a little reward. He goes to the kitchen to have a little kibble. That's all we are going to get from this bubble. We have to look somewhere else. Kibble? Wait, I didn't write correctly. Like this. No. Elsewhere. Bubble. No. Naturally, after the intensity of chase. No. Reward. Maybe. No, this is going to take the same. Kitchen. So maybe kitchen. No. Naturally, after his intensity, maybe intensity. No. I'll say he needs a little reward. He goes to the kitchen to have a little kill. That's all we are going to get from this bubble. Look. No. Maybe reward was, so maybe danger. Like this we go back. Because in that bubble there is nothing more. So when it's green, the bubble means that it's complete. And when it's white, means that you need to come back to go to other. Okay. Okay, in here was reward. Maybe bounce. No. Ambush. No. Capture. Mouse. No. Toy. Pride. Okay. So now he's coming to show me his catch. All purrs and satisfaction. I give him a little rub, play with him a bit, then he get back to work. He's leaving the room. The heat from the service is too much for him. All purrs and satisfaction. I give him a little rub, maybe rub, no. Work, no. Catch, no. Purse, okay, nothing. Satisfaction, no. Show, no. Play, because he leaves the room, maybe room, leaving. Oh, that wasn't very correct, leaving. No. The heat from servers is too much for him, so maybe servers. Heat. Okay. So many. Because it's 10, it says that's 10. Apart the nap, the chase, and the hot room, it all up to the one thing, more sleep. So maybe sleep. No, okay. A number of plays flashed through his mind. The sink, the draft by the door, or why not go direct outside. Okay, outside. Okay, so we have 3 plays in here. We could go outside immediately, but if you want to see the others, you can press it. See, if I do this, it, I go back, and in here I can go for maybe sink. See, you connect immediately to there. See, outside will go to sink too, but if I want to go, I can do this it, and then he has other. Wait for it, draft. Maybe I think it's draft. No, it's door. See, then connects, and in here you can always read everything that he did, and then you do sync. No, so on the door. Wait, so on the door, what it could be the connection. Near the door, it's the one close to me, but there isn't enough of a breeze. Maybe breeze. No, closest spot. Okay, because it will be good to connect there. No, enough. Near.
Probably breeze.
No, the breeze is in, it isn't already. Did it? Door is in here. Checks. No, so it doesn't have nothing. You can go here to the sink. I think it should connect, right? But I'm not seeing there what it is. What could be better? So we are on sink. What could be better than the bathroom? The cool air, the stainless steel sink. I'm going to have to wash it after I find this toy. By the way, he climbs in, gives himself a little grooming, then falls asleep. Then all at once, a loud noise wakes him up. He runs off in a fright to see what's happening. Okay. Fright, maybe. No, runs. Oops. Happening. No. Loud or noise. Okay, noise. The noise is coming from the kitchen. Okay. The vacuum has gone on for its daily rounds. Franklin eyes it warily, concealing himself behind the door as best he can. He's trying to figure it out how to stop it. So kitchen. No. Vacuum has gone on its daily rounds. Franklin warily, concealing himself behind the door as best he can. He's trying to figure out to stop it. Stop. Oops. Stop. No. It. No. Figure. Concealing, maybe? No. It's not kitchen. Vacuum. No, it can't be the vacuum. It is vacuum, okay. Interesting. It's kind of hard to do these puzzles, but you got. I think sometimes I can decipher what it is, other times it's kind of hard. If forced to make a sacrifice, a terror offering, he sets off to look for his toy, then returns plucking up his courage, and with a swift swat of the paw, he sends his mouse skidding across the floor. Bingo! The vacuum shuts down. Quiet is restarted. He can't get back to his favorite pastime, napping. So the good news is I've got a broken vacuum to deal with. Anyhow, you just need to type the word exit to shut down the pro, or you can continue searching his memory if you have, of course, because so what means is the last one is he explained, the farthest to the right is what you need to reach. Then of course will appear others. See, reward, I think it should connect to it, the door should connect to sink, or maybe what they say, you don't need always to go to all the points, maybe it's always to the blue points, like pride was blue, like that. But if you want to connect the other dots to understand more the background, you can, but of course it's not easy, right? So if you want, okay, I reached to the farthest to the right, that is the end, you only need to write exit to get out. Okay, I already understand how it works. Okay, well then, I guess I will just have to get him. Where you go? No worries, he just found some other place to sleep. Anyhow, you have seen most of what we do here. We didn't make a copy of the memory, but that doesn't matter as far as your job is concerned. Some areas don't even need to be unlocked. See, some areas don't even need to be unlocked, like I was explaining. Okay, I guess that's all about everything. But if you have any questions, go ahead. Okay, what exactly happens when people have memory copy? It's perfect, but then don't you have another place to stay? No. Okay, let's see it first. On the patient's end, it's very simple. A patient enters the clinic. We try to make them feel comfortable to facilitate the intervention. Also, memories are linked to emotion and they are easy to access when the patient is relaxed. Then they climb into the memory chair and we lower the mask. Once they put it on, it's similar to a general anesthesia, minus the pain and discomfort of awaking. I don't think I will like it. The patient falls asleep when the intervention begins and wakes up when it's over, as soon as the mask is raised. It's completely painless, and for the patient it all happens in a split second. Any more questions? Okay, these are Dr. You have family. No, I'm ready to work. Yeah, I understand why people say that it's kind of weird how the puzzle works, because that is the puzzle of the game, that's right, you need to cipher. But I think it's always good to see innovative puzzles to do, because always same thing will be boring. So I understand they try to innovate, but at the same time it's not easy to discover. You need to write a lot. Great, it's nice to see how motivated you are. There's someone at the gate, for that matter. You can go greet him and invite him to come in. I'm off. So comes the new patient. And remember, the less stress the better. And try to find out which memory you are supposed to copy. It will make things easier. Okay, good evening, sir. Good evening, miss. I believe this house is a memory clinic? It is, yes. Please come in. It's cold outside. Thank you. Make yourself at home, please. What memory would you like us to copy for you? Thank you. That's very kind of you. Like you said, more relaxed the better. It's what I'm trying to do. I would like to copy something that happened today, okay? That happened today. I got to see a real life groundhog. Groundhog? Yeah, you know, those biggest rodents that make them whistling sounds, okay? Animal, okay? My granddaddy told me about them when I was little. Groundhogs used to tell us how long winter was gonna last. But with all this goddamn pollution, might not be any of them left in a couple of years. Plus, there don't seem to be any room for nature in this world of ours. So I said to myself, if my memory of that little critter can help scientists or the museums, then I guess I should do it. You're absolutely right. Come this way. The memory chair is over there. So he wants to have a memory of a groundhog. It's what it seems. Sit down, please, and I'll take care of the rest. You all set, Bernard? That's it. He's connected. Oh, and try not to let the patients go behind the coffee table. All set. The copy is being made. It won't take long. Anyhow, thanks for offering to help. However, there is one thing I haven't mentioned yet. I didn't want to scare you. Huh? Copying memories is illegal. Holy shit. So if you don't want to help out here, I will understand completely. Why? Have the copies made by Bernard Sear colored anyone? No, of course not. That's just the way it is. Copying memories is strictly forbidden. But what you are doing is worthwhile. People like knowing they can share memories and personal stories. And I like it too. Don't count on me leaving anytime soon. I'll tell the police you forced me to do it. Yeah, sure, they will believe you. Well then, I will leave when I figure out who I am. Sounds good. But until I do, you can count on me. Okay, it's a deal. I'm done with the patient now. I will let you see him to the door. How do you feel? It's over already? I just sat down. No, you didn't. You have been sitting here for quite some time. I'll just lower the chair now. This switch ought to do it, I think. Cool. Thanks. Right this way, please. Okay, so we didn't do nothing. It was only Bernard. But I think we're gonna do. Wait a sec. How do I get my copy? No worries. It will be directly to your address on a flash drive of sorts. When it comes, you just need to pay the clinic. Righto, whatever you say, sir. Thanks for everything. Good night. Good night. Thank you too. Well then, there you have it. Welcome to the clinic. And welcome to my routine. Okay, that's good. Oh! Why do you turn on the light so suddenly? You might as well have finished me off while you were at it. Sounds good. I'll put a pin on that for next time. You killed my eyes. I think I'm bad for life. Very funny. The space shuttle B-Pop has been successfully launched. Crew comprised of scientists. Interplanetary mission is in search of resource. Later, space dudes. For over a month now, the Forgotten have been blockading the factory where that's all we ever heard about. It's say it's time for a little music. Come on, get up. We got work to do. To start, I'll play the drums on your head. With all the empty space inside and the metal plate of yours, I bet it will sound pretty good. Very funny. You are cracking me up. Go ahead, try it. As soon as I'm up, I'll show you a thing or two. Yeah, can't wait. So, any idea what we'll be doing tonight? You have been here 2 weeks now. You know the ropes. Just make the patient comfortable while I start up the machine. No worries there. My angelic smile always does the trick. That's pretty cold comfort when you see it day in and day out. I have a look around the clinic to make sure everything is ready and in work order. Yes, sir. So let me see. Okay, now we move. Now we can move. So we have the cat. Franklin is Kitty. That's a good boy. Okay. Hey Bernard, go stretch your legs and see if he's ready. Okay. That's it, shared. My dear little face hugger, all clean and ready to go. Okay. Everything's working. We can press on the console. Okay. Bernard's bottomless whiskey glass, never empty, always full. He shouldn't drink hard liquor like that. Okay. We have this. We can't press in that computer. It seems. These little computers come in very handy, a good way of learning about the world around me. I was even able to read Return of the Obra Dinn, one of them, though it is not make for the best bedtime reading. Friend, the camera shows our first patient arriving. Remember, make wherever it feels welcome. Okay, right, I'll wait over there by the door. You know my motto, huh? Less stress, less danger. Sure, no worries. Good evening, miss. Come in, please. Thank you. It's first time I ever come to a memory clinic. I'm a little nervous. There's nothing to worry about. Keep calm and things might turn now. So there's nothing to worry about. The dress is painless and very quick. Your ship will put you to sleep while your memory is being digitalized. You like something to calm your nerves? A coffee or a cup of tea? No thank you, I'm fine. The sooner it's over, the better. So when did it take place, the memory you want us to copy? Last Wednesday, okay. It was a very unusual day for me. I would like to make a copy of it for someone very dear to me. As an inheritance in case. Yes, of course. Okay, come with me. So, last Wednesday. That's good. Sit down in this chair and take a deep breath. As soon as the mask is lowered, the memory will be digitalized instantaneously. There. Are you comfortable? Yes. Fine, then let's begin. Good job, Frank. The patient is responding well. Digitalization shouldn't take long. I found the memory you want. Let's do it. There's something I keep wondering about. What's that? Won't the term client be better suited to what we do here instead of patient? I mean, it's not like we do actual medical interventions here. We copy memories of an external device. True enough. It's just an old habit, I guess. One I can't seem to get rid of. Boy, I wish I could say the same. That's it, I'm all done. Hello again, madam. So we don't do that for now. Well, that was fast. It does if I just put the mask on. What did I tell you? You can get down now. Thank you. This way, please. I'll see you to the door. Here we go to the door. Nicely done. Always put the clients comfortable. Oh, I almost forgot. My nerves are in such a state. I forgot to get a copy of my hair. Don't worry, it's been safe delivered to your home already. But how is that possible? A good magician never reveals her secrets. Very well, I guess I'll just have to trust you then. So long then. Let me get the door for you, madam. Goodbye, miss. Have a nice evening. You too. Thank you. Not so fast, friend. Our next patient is at the gate. That's strange. What? He's wearing a government issue jacket. I can't make out the logo on the arm. I'm not sure if it's a client or someone who's here to stir up trouble. We'll have to be on our guard then, right? That's right. Keep your eye peeled for the slightest detail, okay? Good evening, sir. Come in, please. Thank you. Good evening, miss. What brings you to our clinic? I ran into a friend of mine the other day who recommended your facility for my little emergency. It seems that your rapidity and discretion are unsurpassed. Okay, true, we are the best in our field. Scripture-wise, there is bound to be an occasional slip. If not, we get no referrals. Who is your friend? A former patient? Oh, that's neither here nor there. You'll find out soon enough anyhow. Fair enough, then let's get started. So, when did it take place the memory you want us to copy? It happened very recently. Today, in fact. Okay? Fine then. The memory share is right over there. It seems that it's someone from the government. You need to be careful. Sit down, take a deep breath, and as soon as the mask is lowered, the memory will be digitalized into status. There. Are you comfortable? Yes, miss. Perfectly comfortable. Fine, then let's begin. Okay, here you go. We are good to go. He's correct. His stats are stable. Even though he's pretty scared, now just to uncover the memory. It shouldn't take too long. It's funny to see a guy like that here. He's not all that bad, but he's a terrible liar. I wonder what memory you want us to export. Wait, friend, we got a problem. I need a little quiet to be able to think. What's going on? I can't access his memories. The last thing I see is when he arrived at the clinic. Ooh. Your ship is encrypted? That's right. I thought the program had been discontinued. I hate to do it, but I'm going to bend my code of ethics a little. We have to go through all his memories to find out why he's here. You can help me, friend. My memory share was designed for dealing with cases like this. That's why it's been so successful. The same logic always applies, as it did with Franklin. When you enter a word, the corresponding bubble and may automatically unlock. Of course, the memory bubble the far to the right is the one we need to unlock. I know you can do it, friend. Are you ready? You bet. Remember, if you need help, type my name, okay? So if you need help, we need to type his name, Bernard. When you are on a ball that you have a problem with, try words related to how he appeared to you, his physical or mental states. Here we go. So if you need the help, we need to put Bernard's name, and we can he help us a little. Okay. Try words related to how he appeared to you, his physical or mental state. If you need any help, just type Bernard. Okay. How he appeared to you, his physical or mental state. Okay, nervous? No. Calm? No. Physical state. Let me see, Bernard. Try words related to how he appeared to you, his physical or mental state. Relaxed? Relax? What? His physical or mental state? Huh? But like, we can type the word Bernard, but doesn't help in nothing. It says only the same thing. How he appeared to you. How is that? How he appeared? Physical or mental state? It's not relaxed, not calm, nervous, angry. Huh? Is physical or mental state?
Try words related to how depressed.
It's like nothing works, huh? Physical or mental state?
Weak.
Weak, no, strong.
Sad.
Like, what? Nothing works. Encrypted? Like, what? Huh? It's like, okay, write number 9 to help us, but it doesn't help, it only says that.
What?
This, like, what the hell? Come on. In terms of help, it's saying something, not repeating what you already see. Like, come on. Mental, physical state, like, how I know this? It's not a good thing for the player. Because what I see, physical or mental, I put everything that I know. I don't know more.
Depression.
I put depression. Like, I don't know words for physical state. I don't even know what the fuck is physical state. Mental state is when you are like relaxed, nervous, depressed, like.
Try nervous.
Already put, no, didn't work. Like, I don't know no more. Like, like, putting output, but not saying other thing, not the same shit he's already saying. Because now I don't, like, physical or mental state. I don't know what they want to mean physical. Like, fin? What means physical state? Mental is like people that are depressed, nervous, like that. But nothing that works. Physical state is like how you are, right? Thin, fat, strong, I don't know more. No, doesn't work relaxed or relax. Okay, what I can do more? I don't know more words. At least give some words to the people to see, right? Like, at least give words for the players to know, because like this is kind of stupid. Because he only says this. How he appeared to you is physical or mental state. I don't know. I don't know nothing more. Relaxed, it doesn't work relaxed, doesn't work strong, thin, fat, can be? No, doesn't work. Like, that's physical, means with his physics. Normal. I didn't write normal. I don't know more words, like, nothing works. What I can say? Physical or mental state? Crazy? That be mental? No. I don't know more words. Like, I'm stuck now, is it? Like, at least give words to the players. God damn. Like, like, it is a good way to put puzzles, but give, like, or the help needs to be better, right? Not like this, or put words like that players can decipher. Not like, try to decipher, go through your head, try to decipher everything. Like, See, like I can put every word that I know, but nothing wanna correspond because physical or mental state, how he appear to you. Like, come on, this can be a lot of words. Like, how I gonna decipher what he is? Like, in terms of physical or mental. Can I write exit? But I don't know what to say more. I don't know words for him. Like, physical or mental. Like, what I can say. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know, you said something.
Like, I can't try to write everything. I'm not gonna, because that appear to you like, huh? What? It's like it was relaxed. Nothing doesn't work. Relaxed doesn't work. It seems thin. Like nothing. Grit off. Nothing. Nothing works. What they want me to write in here? What they want me to write? Man, just put words in the game. What they need to put, like appear some words like that you need to decipher. Not like go through your head, try to think everything. That makes some people getting exhausted because like people don't want like okay to think a little, but put some words to help the player.
Happy?
See, nothing works.
Joy? I don't know, is that something?
Like I already put tons of words, nothing works. So I need to go to a dictionary and go through everything to try to decipher this. So a big mistake. He says put Bernard, my name, to try to help to what to resolve. But immediate in here shows immediate a problem. Doesn't explain nothing. Immediate a big issue. This is not a help. What I would say is like, or you put him saying something to you to help you more, or put words to the side, a lot of words that could help you. Not like, oh, just try to decipher by yourself. That's what I will say. Because he's not a help. Put some words to help the player to decipher immediately. I don't know. Joy, nothing works. Physical or mental? Mental is being by head. That is can be happy, exhaust, depression, like that. Physical is how he looks like thin, like I said, that or tough. That seems like something hard to pass, right? Like I don't know more words about this, so I need a dictionary. I don't know. So I'm stuck in.
Fragile?
No. Like I say, I need a dictionary to decipher everything. Because they need to understand, not everyone knows every single word in English. They need to understand that. People will not discover this in every, like, they need to understand. Or we put an help, a hint, right? The Bernard will be a hint. Or we put words to the side, like that people could try to see what it is. Because not everyone knows every word exact how it is. They need to think about that. Oh, it is thinkful. No, I don't.
Thoughtful?
I don't know it. Someone that thinks a lot.
Thoughtful?
Oh, someone that is like. Someone that is.
Thoughtful?
Someone that doesn't show to people what they want.
Shy?
Shy? No, no, but it's not that. That shy is someone that doesn't talk. Someone that is hard to read. No, not suspect, right? But I can try because that is not mental or physical. Someone that's hard to read, like I can watch to a person, but it's hard to read them, right? Like if he's lying,
Mysterious?
how it's right? That okay, mysterious. fuck? Mystery? No, that's something for the games or something like that.
Inscrutable.
Insecure? No.
Secure. Try secure.
Secure? No, I think that's not.
Yeah, try this. Inscrutable.
Inscrutable. What the fuck a word is that? Inscrut. What? I think I already have wrong, you know. Inscrutable.
No, you got it wrong.
Jesus.
Inscrutable.
Doesn't even work. Is physical mental states like what the fuck? Give. I hate when devs don't give help to the players. It's like they need to think about this. The players are like, in terms of puzzles, you need to always give a hint or a help. And here they say, right, Bernard, to I help you, but he's not helping here. This is not a help. This is what he starts saying. And then it's like a hint will be putting words to the side, showing words that you could try. Like that, people could say, okay, I will write this. No, because they need to understand. Not everyone knows words in English. Every word.
Clean, dirty.
Clean, dirty. How many words are I write? Like, come on.
Logical.
Nope.
Delusion. Paranoid.
Because it's like physical, how he appeared to you is physical or mental state. It's a fucking game. They don't have emotions.
Anxious, angry.
In game, the people don't have emotions. Come on.
Restricted.
How I can't decipher this, dude? I need, like I said, I need a dictionary. Oh my god. When you do puzzle games, put it. In here, you have Bernard to give hints, but this is not a fucking hint. Like I say, put a fucking easy. You need hints. If you need to give hints, just in this game was like in this part some words, and it was easy. Like people will try out, because again, not everyone knows exactly every word in English. Because there's tons of words for some physical or mental state. There is so different words for that. I already try everything that I know. Because like he seemed relaxed when he says that it is encrypted his memory, like mysterious, right? But doesn't work. It's like, do you want me to be a magician to discover this? Ah, man. Oh, don't do this. Never. For future games, don't do this. If you want people to enjoy the game, put hints, or if you go this type of games, put words. Put words on side like that. People can try to see, like, okay, he seemed like this.
Try fear.
No, it didn't appear to be fear. It doesn't seem to be fear of nothing. It's from a government. Oh, fuck off. Sure, fear. Oh, it sure seems fear. Yes, in games, the AI doesn't have no, like, show nothing. It doesn't seem fear because it's from government. Yes, fear is the word, of course, sure. I will reach to that it was fear. He's left work in a hurry. Of course, I will discover that if he left work in a hurry, because like I can read, right? To find someone, his purport to the friend, I suppose. So friends. Of course, see, there is others that you can find, the other two blues, but you need to discover what it is. His friend not just anyone, it's Gavel. The poor activist fighting mandatory ships. He told him about what's going on at the laboratory. He's afraid for the future. That's why Gavel put him in touch with us. So Gavel. Whoa. You write Gavel and it happens this. Whoa. It's on control. What's happening? I lost control of the machine. The ship is unstable. We are going to be advanced in the dark from here on in. But be careful. If you make too many mistakes, the system will eject us and to start try reactor Gavel. Okay. Gavel is the head of the Forgotten movement. You know, the resistance fighters. He's leading the conspiracy against the ship. There are a number of members linked to him. Hopefully we're able to find out more. Resistance? This is the wrong, it's not correct. He's leading the conspiracy. Conspiracy. Okay. We need to be careful. Doesn't show how many tries we have, right? I think doesn't show, or no, it's 20 that you can. I think it's 20. That means Gavel and our page have carried out several missions together, and they have formed a relative success to some, in spite of, or perhaps owing to, various operational executives. Their current attempts include the factory blockade, target EMP attacks, and break-ins at security facilities. Anything to disable the government ship manufacturing capacity. Okay. Together and they form a relative success to choose some, in spite of perhaps owing to various operations agreements. So factory, I think factory or blockade. Let's see factory. Okay, but you can go to the others too. I can go conspiracy and try others. Hey, that's the operation we have been hearing about on the radio, the one without the protesters. It was a two-part operation, groundwork and action. The Forgotten set up a blockade at the main ship manufacturing factory. Okay, we have two ways to go. Blockade. Okay. Interesting. But wait, doesn't open nothing in front. The blockade mobilized some 2,000 activists. The factory was evacuated. Manufacturing stopped, but Sophie doesn't click. Our patient took Gavel to a side. Why? What we are doing there, Gavel? Why does the threat stop here? Okay, so we need to go back now to conspiracy. I write wrong? Yep. Fuck. I don't know how to write always. Okay, I want to go back because blockade ends there, so it's not correct path to go. Okay, so I write factory, so EMP. No. Targeted. Oops. Oh my god. Targeted. No. What? Attacks, so it has to be attacks. No? Okay. So the factory blockade will work, but target EMP attacks doesn't work. Okay. Manufacturing. Nope. Secure facilities. Facilities. No, fuck. Secured. Oh, of course, nothing. Nothing works always. Yes, sure. Alright, I don't know if I'm right or not. To some. Okay, choose some goes to down there. Our patient is Gavel, right hand man. This shadow, so to speak, sees well before the days of Forgotten. They make a good team. Gavel is the front man of the company and the Forgotten. Our patient is the guy in the shadows, the one who does all dirty work. Okay. So to choose some, maybe it's we can't read Gavel because it's on the back. Company and the Forgotten. Maybe Company? No? Forgotten? No. I already have 10 tries now, of course. Shadows? No, of course. These shadows, so to speak, is well the days of the Forgotten. Make a good team. Frontman? Maybe. Frontman. No, of course. Nothing works, of course. Dirty. Nothing. Yes, it's fine. Nothing works, nothing. One? Nope. 50, I have 5 tries only. Yes, good, this. I don't see nothing. Because I have 2 tries now. In there, I can go to there or in front.
Did you try shadow?
I already tried shadows. Forgotten. Our page is the guy in the shadows.
Did you put team?
No, but I can't try. Nothing. So boring.
Because you are on choose some, so that's why I tried.
Shadows, can be shadows. No.
No, did you try?
Shadow.
Oh.
So there is nothing in here, right? Conspiracy. Of course, conspiracy. Fucking keyboard. Maybe for choose some there is nothing in front. I don't know. Yeah. I've carried 7 missions together. Missions? Oh, of course. Of course, nothing works. Formed? Yep. Okay, I couldn't save. Damn, we got rejected by the CS. We can't try or we can't go back to work. Ah, man, fuck's sake. Okay, it was gavel in here. Like this, we go back again. Okay, in here was to write the gavel again, right? Yes. Hopefully we'll be able to find out more. So in here was forgotten, right? No, was it go for what? Conspiracy. Man, fuck's sake. Man, always writing wrong. Fucking keyboard. Okay. So we have choose some. We go back to conspiracy. In here was factory. And here was block add. Fuck's sake. What are wrong? It's not like this, that's block add. It wasn't block add in front. Oh my god, there's some issues. It was factory. No, factory is what I wrote. Block. Yeah. It was wrong, for fuck's sake. And now he says why the threat stops here, because said we need to go to the conspiracy. Again, why am I writing wrong? Conspiracy. But in that should sound that needs to be, because it doesn't stop there. Because it doesn't stop.
Did you try patient?
I already tried patient. The one who does all the dirty work. Who? Those? Like, why? Ah, man, just, oh, man. I think we need to focus on what our patient does for Gable to see where that will lead us. Otherwise, we need to concentrate on other memory bubbles. Because I think I already put all the words in here.
Did you put frontman?
Yeah, of company, forgotten, our patient is shadows, one who, dirty work. What? Nothing works in here. And there is a bubble in front. Holy shit. Let me go back. Yeah, it's like the way that they explain how to do doesn't work sometimes, because it's you need to find what is writing in here, the message. You need to see it. But you put, but nothing works. It's like, how the fuck? Jesus. Page have carried out several missions to get format in here, maybe format? Nope. A relative success choose some. Let's go for offer apps. Owing. Nope. Various operational operational. Nope. Ah, come on, this is so boring. So guys, the current attempts. There is no, if I can put all the words only to cipher one shit.
EMP.
Alright, put here in EMP, attacks, target, break-in, like. You can't, I think you can't even write break-ins, right? Yeah, I think it doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work, can't be. Ship. Nope.
Facilities.
Nope. Like, come on. Like I said, just put words inside for each bubble like that people could cipher. Like, people waste time only to cipher one fucking words. Give me missions. Together. Like, nothing works for nothing. Like. Format, I'm gonna try every shit, Jesus Christ. Carried. Oh, patient. Oh, nothing works. Like, I can read, I can put all the words in here and nothing will work. So boring. So bad in terms of this. No fucking hints, nothing like that. Government. Cover. I have a fucking R. I don't know how. Government. Nope. Of course not. Manufacturing. Nope. Of course not. Secured. Nope. Attempts. I don't even. Alright, try this shit. these agreements. Oh, of course it's agreements. It had to be one fucking word, right? That doesn't have nothing to do with them. Ah, fuck off. Sure. Gavel metals have grown increasingly violent since the movement's early days. It no longer shrinks at mounting large-scale operations that could potentially harm people with shipping plants, all in the name of undermining the government. That's all we are going to get from this bubble. Violent since the movement early days. It no longer shrinks at mounting large-scale operations that could potentially harm people with shipping paths, all in the name of undermining the government. Undermining. Nope, of course not. Violent. Of course. Of course. Of course, didn't work. So fun. Of course, these are not conspiracy. Choose some. Top, it's factory, right? No, I need to go back to conspiracy. It was what to top? I always forget. It's factory. Factory, and now block add. Okay, like this. Then we don't have nothing more because we don't have more bubbles in top. So we need to go back conspiracy. In here was this agreement. Okay. He no longer shrinks at mounting large-scale operations that could potentially harm people with shipping plants, all in name of undermining the government. That's all we are going to get from this bubble. Maybe government. Nope. Here we go again. Undermining it is harm. Oh. Already put violent all the time. Shrinks. Mounting. Operations. Man, fuck. Operations. God. Nope. Implants. Ship.
Undermine.
Already put all the time. But I can try undermining. Nope. Methods. Nope. Of course not. Increasing.
Early.
So boring. Oh, falling asleep. Potentially. No. Just put next game when you guys do, just put fucking words on the side like that people can decipher for each bubble. I already tried everything, right? I already tried mounting, right? I can't even go
You
see.
already put days.
Days. Uh, I already put operations, right? Oops, operations.
Yeah.
Let's go for to storm. For fuck's sake, I'm very tired. Work.
Oh. What's the int? If you put on art.
I think we need to focus on our patient, those 4 Gavel. Thanks for the fucking hint, I know that. See what will lead us, otherwise we'll not, like... This is not a fucking hint. We know that you work with Gavel, so we know we want to scope what he does. That's not a fucking hint, I think everyone with a fucking brain understands that. That's kinda stupid of a hint. Team?
I think you're right.
Nope. They? Nope.
Probably it's not even words, probably it's a word that you need to think of.
No, it's always what they explain it. It's always with what is in the text. It's what it is. If it's not now, so they did bad the tutorial.
Because it's what he does for the Gable.
Is to discover. We need to discover. That's why you need to always go for each bubble. Before. Like, come on, so bad. This is so bad. How they think this good? It's easy to how to make a fucking game. Come on. Like, you need to think how people want the game, not like how you want. Like, there's tons of puzzle games, and there's ton of feedback about those games. How certain devs do always same mistake. That's amazing how it is. Cause like every puzzle game, everyone says hints to help the player to advance. Again, there is a lot of puzzle games that don't put that because they want people to say that the game is fucking hard. That's not how it works. To say that the game is hard, because in here, like they explained, see the message and then you need to put the fucking word. But it's like, what fucking word? Do you want me to write every word that's in here only to decide what shit is? That can't be like that. Because that is not hard. It's like, just put randomly and you will discover. Like, that is not how you make a fucking game. Because you have to put a hint, and the hint is super bad. It's all about words. Just put for each variable words that you need to discover. That's a fucking hint. God. Years of gaming of puzzles. Jesus Christ. Fuck's sake. Ugh. Frontman it is. Our page is the guy in the shadows. The one who does all the dirty work. It's like I already write everything. It's like I'm tired already. It's only to think. Because like you need to find words. Like the fucking tutorial explained. See the message and you need to put the word that you think that it is. But it's like, if nothing, like what I see that goes to my eye. Company, forgotten, shadows, shadow, dirty work, do one, like that. But nothing works. Nothing works. What is the fucking word that that you can see that is the one. Like, come on. Company, forgotten, shadow, dirty work. In the fucking real life will be that. Not like off the patient. Like, come on. So bad, man. Jesus. Like I said, put a hint. You want hints? Put fucking words for each bubble. Fuck's sake.
Probably speak.
It's fucking hard. This not hard. It's stupidity at maximum. Fuck's sake. Like I'm gonna have to put every word onto its cover. Is what I'm seeing. It's like just I'm gonna put every word only to see. Like the from the top factory blockade was easy to discover. Because why? Because it's one that you see. In here I see shadow. I mean how it works. Another time I wrote shadow. Oh my god, fucking bug that doesn't read correctly. Oh no, gonna have to deal with this. Oh my, maybe in disagreements there was a bug too that didn't put the words. Oh my god, because you see that in here shadow we don't have nothing more to go, no bubble to go in front. Oh my god, there is bugs on the words. These oops, man, there's bugs on the words. I wrote in the other time I wrote shadows because it was I thought. Then my brother say shadow. I write shadow, didn't work, and I work it. Oh my god, there's words that have some bugs.
Put Bernard to see what is the hint.
That's where you're going from the bubbles of graves. You need to look for other bubbles. These wasn't.
So it's from the other ones.
So it has to be from the other. But the other ones say no. Say that doesn't have more things to go. See, use in bribe employees, spy on competitors, and even stole trade secrets. All for the benefit of Gavel's corporation. That's what we're going to get from this bubble. We need to look somewhere else.
Do you put Bernard?
It's a dead end. We're going to back there and look for another thread. So it has to be block add. But in here says same shit. There is nothing. In here says why does the thread stop here? Is it dead end? It doesn't
so factory.
No, but so factory needs to lead to other place. Oh my god.
Oh, look what you are typing.
Fucking keyboard more small than my fucking hand. Okay, what it can be in here? That's the operation. Been hearing about the radio. Radio?
See if it works.
Of course it works. There's bubbles.
Can't you put there is no mouse?
There is no mouse in the game. That's one thing that people criticize because there isn't. Okay, blockade couldn't be because in here was easy to know that was blockade.
How you knew it was blockade?
Because the Forgotten set up a blockade at the main ship manufacturing factory. That was easy to understand. It was that. So the others can't lead to nowhere. Radio, I think because it's always talking about this shit. No, it's not, of course. Of course. So yeah, we see always hear about raid, but nothing it is.
Protesters.
Protesters. Nope. Because it's like I thought like it's always in front that you need to connect, but shadow there is nothing. Disagreement there is nothing, and there is a bubble in there. Blockade there is nothing. So it has to be from factory. So it can connect to there. It's kind of weird.
Forgotten.
Operation. No, okay, that's the operation that we are hearing here about the raid. Okay. Groundwork. I'm ready. Groundwork, okay. The groundwork as the hard part. A lot of people had to be rallied to the cause, but wait, the blockade is merely a decoy, okay? The action itself wasn't that hard to pull off. The operation's ultimate goal is elsewhere. Our operation was on another mission, to put the tail on the factory technical supervisor, okay?
But Bernard, see, always Bernard see what.
Bernard is only to see if it's going to. I think we are on the right track, even though groundwork memorable has several threats. You need to focus on the incidents that related to our patient. It's always like this.
No, it helps always to know what you should find.
No. Cause, but wait, the blockade is the matter of the code, okay? The action itself wasn't that hard to pull off. The operational ultimate goal is elsewhere on our mission to put the tail on technical, so maybe supervisor?
Technical, I think it's technical.
Supervisor. So technical. Did I write wrong? Tail?
That's the tail?
Sim, tail. Technique.
Try that tail.
That's sweet, but there is one up. Gavel sent our patient on an information gathering mission. His ultimate goal was to gain access to the brain, the code name for the factory control room. Our patient knew the technical supervisor personally. Personally, he must have owed a favor. They agreed to meet at the local bar. Our patient promised that factory workers will come to no harm during the evacuation. You will see it itself, he says. Okay. Okay.
So do Bernard to see what he
But
says.
Bernard is always saying this. My God, you're getting close, but we need to think something else. It's not the there is the tail and just know that not their lofty difference of opinions. It's always this. Doesn't is this not a hint? This is only to know if there is something up or not.
So you need
So brain,
the brain.
but there is one that's missing that I needed to discover if I wanted. Of course, you don't need always to go to the farthest right, but there is something that will help us at the same time. Galo was at the plant. A risky decision once they made into the brain. Gavel told our patient to stand guard. Even though the factory was empty, our patient spied on him through the keyhole. Gavel plugged a peripheral device into the computer. When he was done, he exited the control room and asked our patient to maintain the blockade for another week. They agreed to meet in 3 days' time, at which time Elder's next mission will be over.
Always device.
Device? Alright, saying device? No. Okay, let's see.
Plant.
What plant can be?
Was it the plant?
No, but it doesn't. Garo told our patient to stand guard, even though the factory. No, we can't read factory because I go back. Spy it? No.
Keyhole.
Keyhole? Alright, correctly. Plug the maybe is that peripheral. No, it's computer. Computer. After Gavel left, our patient entered the brain to try to discover what his culprits had been doing. But what the heck? The data is corrupted. The only thing I can make out of is something that reads acts. There won't be anything else about our patient saw here. To be perfectly honest, I'm not sure. I'm even sure he can remember. Well, the system appears to be stable again. You can continue. Okay, so exit. See, but see, this was easier because like it's kind of weird. It's like there's something that, like I said, they needed to be better. Then we got a jet by deceased. You can try or can go back to work. Okay, so we don't need more to go in there. So we need to continue in here, friends. It's fair, not just anyone. It's Gavel, the powerful activist fighting mandatory ships. He told him about what's going on in the laboratory. He's afraid for the future. That's why Gavel put him in touch with us. Because even here was it to know that Gavel was a word to put. Because now we need to continue in here. It's Gavel, the powerful activist. Activists. No. Ships. Ships. Or sheep. No.
Laboratory.
Okay. But there is others, but I will never discover because it's physical or mental state. That's why, like, you couldn't even discover that. Apparently things are busy at the lab today. It's the day for a new microchip project. So maybe project. The government's working on Project HiveMind. It's the code name given to their last experiment program. HiveMind. I think it's well correct. Good job, you managed to unlock the ball we are looking for. Although what we discovered is pretty bad. Anyhow, we'll talk about that later when we are done. If you want to keep looking around now, explain to see if we can dig up any more details. That's fine by me. Just type exit where you're done. So like now they explain if you want to discover more, right? There is 2 bubbles missing, but like physical or mental state, I'm not going for that. And the other, in the other, when you write Gavel, there is 1 missing, but I won't go there because it's like what I will say, like the hints are not very good. I will say for each bubble put words like that players can see words that they can write in there. Is what I will say. Because people can get tired only to discover fucking words. Okay, so did you find anything? The government is developing a centralized ship data center. It's top secret. It's bad enough that implanting the ships was so easy. No one will think twice about what seems like a simple update. You just connect your ship to a network, to any network, and your individual identity will be merged into a soul and unique consciousness. A centralized brain of sorts controlled by the government. Looks like there are dark days ahead. Let's wake up our new friend here. Hello again. From the look on your face, you must have found the memory that brought me here. We don't want any problems, no worries. My friend was right, you are just people we need. Let me introduce myself. My name is Edrol, okay, his name is Edrol, there was on that memory. Why is the government about Project HiveMind? Why do you come here? The government wants to eradicate every form of human individuality, to control the thoughts and memories of all humanity. The best way to make someone disappear is to erase their very existence. To control our actions, then make us forget them. To forget the pain of past injury, for example. The list is long. It's just the tip of the iceberg. It's in the early stage of its deployment. Why is your ship encrypted? As my jacket no doubt told you, I managed to infiltrate the government. My ship was encrypted without my knowing it. They do it via automatic updates. Okay. The machine you design and your unusual skills. You're not just an old copyist. The machine you develop is capable of cracking ships with constant security, capable of reading individual memories one by one. You made a quite name for yourself, in fact. That's why we want to meet you and put your abilities to test. And who, may I ask, is we? Gavel and me. We are the organizers of movement called Forgotten. We saw that. We've been aware of Project HiveMind for some time now. That's why I decided to infiltrate the government. And our worst fears have proven true. The project is sheer madness. It will be stopped. And just how do you plan on doing that? We haven't discovered where the centralized data facility is located yet, and we don't know who is behind the project either, nor do the scientists who are officially working on the project. So we are going to have to smoke out the Hydra and hack off its heads one by one, and that's where you can help. Not that you will need to cut off any heads, we just want you to sift through a few minds. I can send you patients whose memories need examining to try to get to the Hydra. We are hoping you will be able to discover the location of centralized data center as soon as possible. There is a sword of Damocles hanging over our heads, and what's worse, when it falls, we won't even know it. If you agree to come on board, there is one scientist in particular who is willing to see you right away. She is secretly working on a tool for entering other people's memory bubbles through virtualization. And she records everything down to the smallest detail. You should have no trouble finding useful material. I would like you to join us. We cannot just stand by and do nothing as individual free will fall into oblivion. Servitude always ends badly, and deep down you know I'm right. Manipulation never leads to anything good. And three of you, you are a unique position. You can serve the cause without resorting to violence. What do you say? Are you with us? I've got my hands dirty before in the name of what's right, and I'll do it again if I have to. And you, Fran? So maybe Fran was the first test, because she doesn't remember nothing from the past, so maybe she's caught me in, caught me out. No, caught me in, of course. It will give me a chance to rewrite my past. Thank you. Welcome to the Forgotten. It's not a very extensive network, but it's well connected. Scientist I measure will come to the clear as soon as possible. I will see to it personally. I'll tell her to introduce herself by name when she arrives. Her name is Pierre. I can't say any longer. I have an appointment with Gable. Sure, that's fine. So maybe Fran is the first experiment of that, of Project Hive Mind, but she doesn't know. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Right, we'll expect to hear from you soon. Have a good evening. You too. I need to get out of here to give myself a little headspace. Yeah, that's a heck of a lot to take in all at once. Why don't you come with me? I'll show you one of my favorite places, the Bloodhoof Bar. It will be nice and quiet there. Sounds good, let's go. A bar that's quiet, sure. Yeah, but like, you see, the game, the music, they are good. But the puzzle, right, that's the puzzle, they are not very well, because like I said, they don't give a good hit. Here we are, the Bloodhoof Bar, an oasis of calm, far from the city neon lights, a hideaway for all those who have gone to rack and ruin, and not a soul in sight as usual. It's a nice place. I'm not sure I like it here. I prefer the city. Now, you're sure I'm not gonna end up getting knifed in dark alley? No, it's a nice place. It's really nice, a relic of the past, a diminutive time capsule from the pre-ship era. Considering the crushing responsibilities that have suddenly fallen upon us, I will leave the drink ordering to you. What do you have, Vic? You got to sit. Whiskey, thanks. Sure. I will hate to spend the evening with a disgruntled old man. Okay, so can walk, right? I think when you are walking, there's nothing like you can discover, right? Oh, what a cute little black cat. She's adorable, but look in his eyes, pretty little. I better be careful. I think you can't find nothing like secrets like that. That's what I think. Hi, good evening, miss. What can I get you? What do you have? The usual, miss. Whiskey, beer, soda, and house cocktails. So, miss, what will be? Well, then I think I will have whiskey, beer, soda, water, house cocktail. It sounds awful tempting. I'm not sure. I'll order another. It's gonna be a whiskey. Very well. I'll put a second on for Bernard, please. Very well, miss. What table are you at? Well, we are the only ones in the place, but we are sitting over there. Very well, miss. Whoa, that's cool. How will the whiskey appear? How drinks are served? Are you going to come sit down? Just to say, I want to look around first. No, yeah, sure. At last. So what the doctor ordered? Interesting menu they got here. Here's to you, Fran. Cheers! Nothing like good whiskey. You're right, it's pretty good stuff. It's one of the reasons I keep coming back. You coming off the how come there is not a single live creature in the place besides cats? Yeah, couldn't say, but so much better. It feels good to get a break from humans every so often. To have a drink without any disturbance. The funny thing is, I have no idea who the cat belongs to. All I can remember is her name, Piper. Okay. She's always hanging around the place. She's quite a beauty, with all that black fur. Then who takes care of her? The customers? I couldn't say. All I know she always here, keeping watch on everything. Though nobody dares to go near her. She's got a vicious look in her eye. How bizarre. Well, she's just an old surplus. Alright, like you, I guess. Wait a sec, I just had a light bulb moment. Maybe she's the owner, like in some of the books I read, a curse and then whammy, change it into a cat. But she just keeps going about her business as always, handling deliveries, tapping beer kegs, adjusting the holograms. We read too many ghost stories, but from the look in her eyes, I'll say she's looking for some same thing as you. To be alone every now and then, far from the company of humans. She looks pretty old at any rate. Like Franklin, they both live a lot. from kittens to cats in retirement. Speaking of Franklin, how old is the old guy? How did he end up at the clinic? Yeah, he's like me. If it weren't for the clinic, you'll be out on the street. And he's also a very dear friend. He's full of memories. Is your life companion? Absolutely, you know. I was among the earliest candidates for the ship, and I can say this, it was pretty exciting, unforgettable, really. It was Franklin's birthday that day, the month of October. He was sound asleep on top of my coat. I didn't have the urge to wake him. I went out in cold to get the implant. The power of no longer forgetting was in my hands, okay? But ultimately it was both a blessing and curse. Also, a blessing? At time the world was at war, a war that was doomed to fail, the meaningless war. If it hadn't been for the ship, the world would have been destroyed and humankind along with it. You were really affected by the war, weren't you? So there was a war, but thanks for the memories, for the memory ship that keep the past for the people. Interesting. Sometimes I feel lucky to have forgotten part of my life. To some extent, that's why I had my ship removed. Why there's a metal plate on the back of my head? What? You mean it isn't a fashion statement? I hate to disappoint you, but it was a poor aesthetic choice, or a question of remodeling my brain. In any case, it may be selfish, but I'm going to do my best to undermine Project Hive Mind. Why selfish? You don't even have a ship. You've got principles, that's all. Hearing you say that, you sound like my daughter. She was a redhead, like you. We adopted her when she was a baby. She was an angel. Incredibly kind. She wanted to be a scientist like us. Now we are part of the Forgotten too. The road ahead won't be easy. Edel seemed pretty sure of himself. Everything will be fine. We are in a far rough time, yeah. As for that, it will definitely be rough. But our troubles will be a lot worse if Project Hive Mind succeeds, yup. It must be stopped at all costs. Edel seems to believe in us. He sees himself as a hero, and the Forgotten Ones as saviors. And you? Do you think we are heroes? Yes, in a way I do. No, it's our death. We are simply doing that need to do. Yes, we're gonna say that we are heroes. Only time will tell. Let's enjoy the evening and the music. Tomorrow is like to be a very long day. Yeah, because we need to stop the Project Hive Mind to not delete the memories. So that's one thing. Good morning, Fran. Because every people now has a ship, but Bernard doesn't have. He removed it. Nothing, Bernard. Do you want a coffee? No, I'm fine, thanks. So she's gonna take a coffee, listen to something different today. One of my clients gave me a record. I will never had time to listen to it. Not desire, in fact. I know you are just fun, but a little change never hurts. Besides, have had you listened to the countless hours of shots already? How about you? It's not too radical a blow to your routine? I'm not sure. I still like jazz best. That's my first impression anyhow. All habits die hard. So what's the plan for tonight? While you were asleep, Heather called to go over a few things. Remember Pierre, the scientist he mentioned? I expect her any minute. Oh, a big fish right off the boat. That's right, we'll have to be careful. So listen up. Oh, I'm all ears. Pierre is not just anyone. Edel says she's extremely knowledgeable in the field, the cream of the crop. She's tough to have been part of the team behind the ship. So why is she working on Project Hive Mind? She's not working on the project, not directly at any rate, okay? She runs the branch in charge of ship security, namely how to prevent memory copying. Whoa, hold on a second. She's late to work to obstruct the work we do here? Why would she agree to see us? Are you sure it's a good idea? According again to Edel, she's playing her hand close to her chest. The government doesn't know. I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but the ship was designed to help humanity. Yeah, you have mentioned it before, plenty of times. Helping people make the world a better place, although things that money can't buy, that are long-term investments. I know, you have told me all that, over and over. I think her convictions haven't changed. You think she still believes in a better world, you mean? From what I know, and from what Elder told me, she could be our guardian angel, who knows? Well then, aren't we lucky? The funny thing is, she works all alone. That is one of her privileges. Also, Since she created the ship, she must be in the government school books. Gavel must have known she was working on a new technology, the same one that makes it possible to be virtualized into a memory? Exactly. Gavel wants us to use the technology. The ability to enter a memory bubble will help us uncover more clues, he believes. Anyhow, it doesn't matter whether he's right or wrong. We have no other choice. We have to trust him. We'll be getting the patient we need via his network. So what now? We wait for a patient to arrive. Nice. While we were waiting, something crossed my mind before I fell asleep. George at the Blood Wolf is a robot, the only one I ever seen. No surprise there, you never go out. Don't make fun of me. I'm afraid of getting lost. It's pretty big, bad world out there. Are there many other robots like him in town? Well, they were first deployed in civilian life about 15 years ago, right around the time they start doing cyber implants for that matter. Oh cool, you mean ultra powerful mechanic arms and stuff like that? That's one way of looking at it, I suppose. The war had depleted the world's resource, the land, crops and water that make life possible. The price of war was far too high in terms of vital natural resource. To save lives and stop squandering supplies, the armies switched to robots. They are much stronger and more cooperative than human beings. Very useful during wartime, no human costs to declare. Imagine the political benefits. Rumors are circulate about the governments. I think our patient has arrived. Yeah, you saw there. I will uncover something worthwhile. I'm sure we will, Sherlock. Good evening, madam. Please come in. Thank you very much. Good evening, sir. Good evening. Welcome. Haven't we already met before? No, I don't think so. You must be imagining it. Funny, I could have sworn. Besides, it's sort of hard to forget a face these days. You're right about that. Sorry, I'm letting thoughts run away with me. Let me introduce myself. My name is Pierre. I work at the Fencer, a college of mine. Adriel asked me to come see you. I need to have copies made of some highly sensitive information. We are part of the Forgotten too. You can trust us. Your secrets will be safe with us. Thank you. Are you alright? You seem a bit disoriented. Why aren't you wearing a government issues jacket? No. The thing is, for me, just coming to an illegal clinic, is incongruous to say at the least. I'm taking a huge risk. There's nothing to worry about. You are safe here. It's not you I'm worried about. It's that fucking boss of mine. But even so, if something were to happen to me, certain parts of my ship memory need to be secure elsewhere. Fuck, the dream has turned into a nightmare. I'm sorry. Well then, let's get started. The memory shade is right over there. Here we go to the chair. And we go for more memories. Just sit down, take a deep breath, and as soon as mask is low, the memory will digitalize instantaneously. Have a seat, please. Are you comfortable? Yes. Fine, then let's begin. All good to go on my end. Ready to get to work? Absolutely. Alright then, here we go. Here we go again. Jesus, how hard it's gonna be now. Try words related to her work, ideology or values. If you need any help, just type Bernard. Oh my god. Words related to her work, ideology or values. Oh my god. Oh, someone can discover this.
Utopia.
Utopia? No. Ideology or values related to her work. Safe, legal, illegal, good, clean, oops, clean, not good, safe. It's hard to discover what they want me to do. Because about her work. Because if I write Bernard, it's gonna be this relate to her work. Ideology or values. Like I said, they need to give words for the players. Because I understand, like, related to work, it's easy to understand, right? but then like ideology or values. It's like give the words for the players to see and try to relate, because like there's too many words for that. As like you need, like you can't do like this, because what they like bad, no, because the work that she is doing is the project Hive Mind, that is to clean the memories, and like they don't like it.
Freedom.
Truly, right? Is not. I think it's a word, right? No. Find, truth. You know, I said, look at this. How many words are I put? Nothing is. Like, come on. Mind. No.
Policy.
Memory. Policy. Like this. It's not memory, mind, sheep, no, brain, project.
Liberation.
It's not freedom. This is even harder, because like relate to her work, ideology or values, right? No, afraid it's not a value. I would say secure or insecure.
You already said that.
Insecure. How we say a lot of words, like someone that doesn't like their work, right? Like someone that doesn't like their work. What will be? Yeah?
you will never guess. Defensor.
Defensor.
You'll never guess. You'll never.
How is this related to her work? Come on. She's a fully member of defense. Her workshop is in charge of preventing the copy of memory. She does it all by herself, utterly solo. Okay. She's a former member of defense, okay? Her workshop is in charge of preventing the cop. Preventing? No. Memory? No. Solo? Oops. Okay, it's solo. Oh, it's so depressing. Pierre is completely isolated. She has no interaction with other people at all, either at work or in private. Her sole aim in life is to stem in the government's efforts to misappropriate the ship. That's all we're going to get from this spell. We try elsewhere. Oh my god, we need to go for others. So in here, there's nothing more. So we need to go back to the fencer. Okay. For the member of fair workshop is preventing copying memory. She does all by herself. Utterly so. Okay, so in the bottom there's nothing more. So memory copying? Workshop maybe? Workshop. Yes, workshop. That's not what I expect a workshop to look like. It's really cool. Talking about cutting edge equipment. Either she built the stuff herself or the government is far more advanced than I imagine otherwise. There is practically nothing else, just their desk and a chair. It's a little depressing, okay? Like really cool. Talk about cutting edge equipment. Either she built the stuff herself or the government is far more advanced than I imagine. Otherwise there is practically nothing else, just her desk and the chair. Desk? Okay, so maybe it's shared on top. Okay, it's our typical desk, a date book with a memo, a notebook, a photo from where she was at college, a mug, and that's it. Doesn't even have a computer or anything. Okay, she doesn't have a computer or anything. Memo. Okay, it goes for another place, the memo. God damn. Okay, we have 20 tries in here. What's happening? I lost control of my machine. Okay, so we need to write memo again. Okay, so what we have, it's empty, there's nothing about the memo in her date book. Fear seems anxious about that missing memo of hers. She's double checking security, making sure the workshop is secure. Okay, date book. Let me see, only nothing about the memo in their date book. Fear seems anxious. Date book. No. Fear? Fear seems anxious about so fear? No. Secure?
Security, try security.
Security. Okay, security. Wait a minute, she deactivated security system in her own office. Keeping it all a secret must be very important. She programmed a temporary shutdown, basically placing the defensor in isolation from the government at night. Isolation. She figured out how to keep her office off the government radar. Surely, to be able to work in secret, she isolates from the systems quite often, apparently to copy data into personal device to work on universal projects and scatter pointer without the government knowing. Okay, she figured out to keep her office off the government radar. Surely, to be able to work in secret, she isolates from the system quite often, apparently to so maybe isolates. No. Let me see, Bernard. She must be going to isolation for good reason. That's why you need to look for what's making her isolate. Isolation. Okay. From the system quite often apparent to copy data. So maybe copy or data? Data. No. Copy. Nope. Personal. To work on unofficial, so maybe unofficial. Oh, nope. Appointment. Okay, appointment goes up there. Okay, so there was something in there to discover, but I don't know. It's time now, she's ready. Her office is off the government radar. Why all the secrecy, I wonder? Her guest is arriving. Surprise, surprise, it's Gavel. They appear to be old friends. Okay, so she's an old friend of Gavel. He's got a bottle with him. They are sitting down at a makeshift table. Discussions are starting straight away. So Gavel? Oops. No, Gavel is not a word for here. Discussions. I'm writing correct, right?
He's got
Okay. Discussions. It's in front, not to the bottom. Gavel's come to update her on latest findings. First, he asks if she hasn't changed her mind, if she will join the Forgotten. Of course, we know that. Then he corners her on her new machine and efforts to stymie the government. He tells her he thinks the government is developing a new mind control technology. He's always referring to the project Hive Minds. Okay, let me only see Bernard here if there is something to continue in here. Several topics were discussed during the conversation, but the bubble has only one thread. Probably one of the topic was okay. So discussions. I think in here instead of writing to go back to discussions, they should have the mouse to go back. To choose, right? To choose.
Forgotten. They were discussing about Forgotten.
Forgotten. Okay, it's Forgotten. Fear doesn't like the Forgotten or the idea of joining them. In any case, she prefers going it alone, of course. She trusts Gabriel, but she feels entirely responsible for what's happened with the ship. The fact that it fell under government control and everything else that followed. She wants to deal with the problem clone to have as few people as possible involved in her activities. That's all we're going to get from this bubble. We have to look elsewhere, okay? But this is not the farthest, so
How in the appointment?
Maybe on appointment. Because we don't ever know if she can go to a big, but he didn't say that was the end. The problem is,
Tipo, esse cara ali appeared 12 times, he got a bottle with him.
rather can be rather. No.
He got a bottle. The hell is that? Excursions was continue 4, so you need to go backwards.
And it can't be near. I think it has to be isolation. Because we have still those at the top. It has to be our appointment. Maybe why all the secrecy? Nope, it's not secrecy. It's time now, she's ready. Her office is off the government rather. Her guest arrived, surprise gave. They appear to be all friends. He's got a bottle with him. They are getting sit down.
Sorry, bottle.
Bottle can be. Okay, bottle. He's brought along a bottle of liquor. Peach nectar, her favorite, okay? She has a weakness for it. She getting out through glass. It's hard to get good nectar these days. The bad stuff is liable to make you sick, but the good stuff can make you immortal. At least that's what the legends and stories of old tell us. So maybe nectar? No, it's not nectar. Alright, correct. Nectar. This bad stuff is liable to make you sick, but the good stuff immortal. Liquor. Liqueur. Nope. Favorite? No. She has a weakness. Weakness, maybe. No, come on, fuck's sake. Maybe favorite?
Bad stuff is liable to make you sick, but good stuff make you more probably sick, because the bad stuff make you sick.
I'm sick? Sick. Alright. Ouch, time to pay the piper. I don't know whether the drink was bad or if she had too many, but this made her sick. She excused herself and hurried to the bathroom. Gavel is alone in the defensor. Gavel, so now? No. Defensor? No.
It's about her.
Time to pay the piper. I don't know whether the drink was bad or if she had one too many, but it made her sick. She excused herself and hurried to the bathroom. Because she went to the bathroom. I will pass on that part, but when she returned, she saw Gavel placing her table back on the desk. Then he apologized for having to leave suddenly. Why he did that? Then that's it. All I can make out are the letters. Mess. I'm not even sure Pierre remembers what happened. Anyway, it looks like that's as far as we're going to get, Frank. The system is to stabilize. If you want to keep go ahead, if not, exit. Because you can see others, but of course it takes some time. Okay. To me, I do not know. In any case, good job, Frank, but we still have some work to do. So we were on desk. Okay. So in here, what I wrote to go there was Mimo. That went to that. That man was scratched here. Jesus. Okay. Mimo. A date book with a meme, notebook, a photo from. So notebook. That's a research notebook. Not everything is in it. It looks like it's connected to her tablet, but it does contain a bunch of details and design plans. Mathematical equations, diagrams. She's been doing a lot of research on particular subject. So subject. No. Particular. The network tablet. Oops. tablet. A lot of these bubbles are linked to her tablet. I don't really feel like digging around in her private life. The most recent memory linked to the tablet says it's a file called Symbios was exported and deleted. Symbiosis. Okay. Its technology Adol mentioned it. A very interesting concept. We'll talk about it later after you are done. Okay, exit. Because if you want to search the others to know more and more, you can always search. Project Symbiosis is totally amazing. She managed to recover data from the memory bubbles and to create a virtualized environment with it. The virtualization won't work, however, with encrypted bubbles. That could come in pretty handy here at the clinic, perhaps. But I don't see how it will help when we are dealing with scientists. I'm not sure Edel knew about this. In any case, the good news is I'll be able to use it with the memory share. I'm surprised. Why? You are stealing somebody else's technology, without even apologizing or invoking your code of ethics. Nobody's perfect. Anyhow, we discover what we are looking for. You can wake up her up now and have her get down from the chair. Okay. Hello again, Pierre. Did you manage to find the right memory bubble? Yes, my colleagues work making a copy of it right now. Do me a favor, keep the copy here, please. My job is to prevent cleans like yours from operating, as I'm sure my ship told you. If anything should happen to me, this is the last place the government will look for it. I think it's safer here. Why do you develop this new technology? Symbiosis isn't fully operational yet, but it lets two ships from a symbiotic relationship. It allows to add and express other people's memories. That is holy shit. Believe me, it's fucking awesome. The trouble is, the host ship can be manipulated by the guest ship. Memories can be deleted if the guest ship uncovers a memory anchor. It can destroy the host ship's memory. A memory anchor? An emotion charged object. That wasn't part of the original plan? No, it was a mistake on my part. And those assholes in the government at all costs be stopped from getting their hands on the technology. I don't want history to repeat itself. Look, I invented the ship, I know it's potentially dangerous. That fucking invention of mine shaped the shitty world we live in. Peace come with it, but so did the horrors of the present era. My goal and the goal of the government was to make the world a safer place. But for them, making the world safe means manipulating people. They fucking betrayed me. So why do you still work for them? I felt dirty bound to stay close to the ship, to watch over things and do as much damage control as possible. Everything took on a dimension I hadn't anticipated. Sure, situations gotten out of control. I won't take it anymore. I won't let the same thing happen to Symbiosis. The technology is meant to help people, nothing more. To allow us to share emotion and past experience. The hive mind will make it impossible to keep Symbiosis secret. If you do ever use Symbiosis, promise me you will use it for the good of others. I'll do my best. I'm glad to hear it. I hope you are telling the truth. I have to go. Forgive me for going on like that. May I get down? Of course. Thank you. This way, please. I'll see you to the door. So we go to the door, but we can see that there is two projects. Here, that's our project Symbiosis, and the project I've made that is from the government. Take care. Thank you too. I'm going to close up the shop for the night. Fine by me. What a night. It was exhausting. Bernard? Hey, Bernard. Yes? What's up with you, old man? You getting deaf or something? No, I got few more good years left in me yet. Well, what do you want? What are you going to do now? I think I'll close up shop for the night. I've started reading Pierce's work on Symbiosis. I'd like to keep at it a while longer. I'm going to need to install it on share tomorrow. Really? That's great. You do what you want for the rest of the evening. Go out or help me out here, whichever you prefer. Thanks, I'll think about it. I think it's better to help, no? Late yesterday evening, a bomb went off at the warehouse. The government owned the warehouse, a memory ship storage facility. Fortunately, no casualties. The warehouse was empty. No credit for the attack has been claimed. Did you hear that? You think the Forgotten are responsible for the attack? I won't be surprised. They are not out to kill people, just to cause damage, to put pressure on the government. We know Al is careful not to injure anyone. By the way, while we were asleep, I finished the installation Symbiosis. You did great. It looks like it's going to work, but you can't try it out just yet. How come? I no longer have a ship, remember? And the device can only be used if you have to. Yep. Oh yeah, right. I keep forgetting that plate on the back of your head isn't meant to give your skull a brighter shine. I also gave Ed a level plate on your progress. The technology's ability to delete memories gave him a lot of food for thought. All happy thoughts, I hope. Has he made any progress on his end? Things aren't moving along as fast as you like. He's made no inroads into government circles. He needs more time too. What the heck? I'll go see who it is. Hello? Please, you need to help me. You are right, the only place that can delete memories. New towns come in. What makes say that? Okay, what makes you say that? A rumor's been around since last night. What do you mean? What rumor? That you can erase memories. Where the hell did you hear that? On networks, on the dark net. Okay. Alright, come in. Let's see what you. Sir, there's absolutely nothing you can do here to help. Okay, let's see the first. Right this way. Thank you, miss. Well then, tell me a little more about what's going on. The mafia is after me. Last night I witnessed a murder. I was the only witness. A mafioso was killed at Sierra Madre Casino during a poker game. They will let me leave if I forget what I saw. Very well. Then I'll show you to the memory share so we can begin procedure right away. Okay, so he has the mafia after him. Huh? Because you witness. Just sit down, take the breath. Okay, this is always same thing. This way, please. Are you comfortable? Yes, fine then, let's begin. So what do you do now? We are going to give Symbiosis a trial run and hopefully uncover a memory anchor. But since I don't have a ship, right, I get it. All circulatory trips aren't for you anymore. You're lost. I will let you enjoy the ride. So how does this thing work? You just grab the mask next to you and put it on. And that's it. I'll take care of the rest. And the patient is unconscious. So when I put my mask, I'll be too, right? That's what we're going to find out. And just in case, there's a stool in the back of you. Thanks a lot, Mr. Just in case. Go ahead, you put the mask on, I'll start the countdown. Are you ready? I guess so. Put the mask on. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So we are testing the symbiosis now. Whoa. Welcome to Sierra Madre Casino. Right, can you hear me alright, Bernard? Sure, loud and clear. It's a little creepy. I can hear you inside my brain. I wish I hadn't ended up in such a dive. Well, it's a crime scene after all. See if you can interact with something in the room. His coat, for example. I want to see how the well responds. Righto. The faster I get going, the faster I'm out of here. Okay? So, symbiosis is like this. Okay, we have this. Yes, there is a corpse here, alright, and there is no way I'm going to touch it. He appears to have some major implant work done. Strange thought. There are no visible wounds, no blood. I thought the mafia preferred more barbaric methods. Well, at least we know that symbiosis works. I still didn't get it. Why he came here, I mean. There is something fishy about the whole thing. You can stay in Symbiosis as long as you want, but if you want to leave, walk toward the door, okay, and I'll bring you out. Fear symbiosis is very impressive. Are you falling in love? I'm too old for that nonsense. Okay, so if you want to get out, you only need to walk through the door, okay. There's something on the floor, some kind of small device with a broken antenna. I've been thinking about it, but I can't imagine what it could be. Okay, so we don't pick up. I can't press in this computer. There is a computer, but it's shut down. Turn it on to see what happens. Okay, turn on. Damn, the computer is locked. I have to figure out the password. Royal Flush. That's not it. Okay. Replicant. That's not it. Okay, so 42. That's not it. So we don't have the password. Okay. We need to figure out the password for that computer. There's a phone on the desk. It's got to be the victims. That's funny. It's turned off. I'm going to try to turn it on. No lock. It's locked, of course. With a little luck, I may be able to unlock it. Wait a second. Press and hold the 3 buttons on the side, then press the one in the middle 4 times in a row. Huh? That sounds super complicated. Stop comparing and do what I say. I mean, the phone is unlocked. You see? I'm looking at these conversations. There are a lot of conversations. I need to figure out a way to sort them. Fine, I just got that idea. Could you take a closer look at the broken device on the floor? Okay, let me go there. This is a small device with broken antenna. I think I know what it is. It must be an electromagnetic wave jammer. How can you tell? It seemed odd to me that both the telephone and computer were turned off. The corpse is bad modified and there are no traces of blood. I know from experience that cybernetic implants are sensitive to that kind of technology. It's very possible that the small device killed him. Sounds complicated, but sure, why not? So we pick this? No. Okay, so now we go to the phone. There are a lot of conversation, I need to figure out sort of them, okay. The computer still same thing, right? Yeah, still same thing. It's a cat on his cell phone screen. Oh, you are even more beautiful in real life than you are on the photo. Look, you have a tech. It's a sweet little kid called Happy. Looks like little Happy means business. Why do all cats always seem so pissed? Can it be the password? Happy? Awesome, I mean nice. It seems to have going over a list. The names match those in the phone contacts. It's a list of people who owe money to the Sierra Madre. Okay. Let me see. Philips Vernes, Papa d'Amour. What? Memories, Mathieu, Matilde, Lacobilus, Fahim, Imanafó, Edian, okay, Claude, Branch, Alex Fé, Sodia, Rafael, Qwerty. Okay, there I saw. Bingo, the list of all people I contact. Our missing patient's name is Alexander Branget, but there are any message to him on the computer. Maybe they could communicate by phone. Okay, so now we go for the phone. They are with people who owe money to the casino. There's a picture of our patient next to the contact Alexander Branget. Let's see. Alexander Branget. I found it. Our patient conversation thread. It's quite long, nasty conversation. The dead guy didn't miss words. Threats, coercion, intimidation, blackmail. Even has a picture of our patient's son. But Alexander wasn't having any of it. He stood up to him repeatedly. It was a photo of his son that got him to give in at last. The conversation ends there. Those guys are rotten to the core. Okay, let's search more. Nothing. Okay, there's nothing in here. The photo. There's nothing in here. Okay. Let's see if there's anything interesting here. There is a couple letters in his coat pocket and a picture of a kid. It's the photo from the phone conversation. It's our patient's son. Just found a memory anchor. Our work here is done. Read the letter. So what it say? It's a letter from Sierra Madre Casino addressed to Monsieur Branget. The casino offers its most unlucky clients the chance for a clean slate. But apparently even debt forgiveness must be won at the card table. What happens if you lose? You have to hand over a copy of your memories, and the copy has to be done internally with their own copyist. What is more, you might as well just take pact with the devil. Let me place a bet now. I bet they don't give you a copy after the procedure. But what do they do with it? Compile is some sort of information bank, a gold mine just waiting to be tapped into. After all, knowledge is power. The code belongs to our patient. Okay, this is always same thing. There is a slot machine here. It's not for surprise. I'm having a little game. Play slot machine. So you can play slot machine. Jesus, so much time. I miss it. Oh well, it doesn't matter, but still I hate losing. Okay, leave. This same thing, right? Yep, still. This same. This is the cat, this computer, so we saw everything now already. Yeah, I've seen enough because we already saw. Interesting. Gosh, it feels weird to be back in the real world. That was awesome! Sorry about that, not very appropriate given the current state of affairs. We have a bit of a situation. A corpse at Sierra Madre, and from what I saw, Alexander didn't witness a murder, he committed one. He must have panicked and forgot his coat. They were threatening to kill him and his kid too. Yeah, I can see how a thing like will push someone over the edge. I will say the jammer is the murder happened. There are a lot of things that don't add up. You could wake him and ask a few questions if you want. And do a good cop, bad cop routine. Feels like the man isn't sure he's a murderer. Everything at the crime scene points to our patient. He's not a professional. Now we decide on his future. Wake him up and ask some questions. What happened? I remember everything. You didn't tell us the whole truth. What do you mean? The mafia didn't send you here. You didn't witness a murder. Are you responsible for that man's death? It was an accident. I didn't mean to kill him. You read your text message. Was it because of threats against your son? Fess up. No more lies. We are not stupid. Oh crap. Alright, well. I'm a gambler. I spent a lot of time at Sierra Madre, even though it was awfully dodgy. Not a very reputable place these days. It took a nosedive after the ship was introduced. I'll be losing streak for the past few months. I lost a lot of money. Things had gotten pretty bad. I kept gambling anyway, hoping my luck would change. My family doesn't know about any of this. I piled up so much debt they sent me on an invitation to one of their notorious last chance poker sessions. An invitation you can't refuse if you know what I mean. A poker game played for memories, is that right? Right. I put off the day of reckoning for as long as I could, until the cops began threatening my son. I couldn't take it anymore. It was the last straw. I decided to go see him, to intimidate him with an automatic wave jammer. I was planning on paying, I swear, I just needed more time. I knew the guy had implants in most of his body. When I got to his office, I hung up my coat. As we were getting ready to play, I removed a chair from my pocket and approached it to the table lamp. It shattered in thousands of pieces. The copies didn't bat an eye. I told him I had enough to forget about me, but he grabbed me by the collar, and in the panic that followed, I dropped the device, and it was triggered when it hit the ground. I tried to catch it. I didn't reel. Every electronic device with rage was disabled when it off. The copies collapsed on the floor. I panicked and took off. I've been looking for a way of the situation ever since. That's how I ended up here. Now you know the whole truth. Very well then. We load the mask and continue the procedure. You are going to help? Of course you're going to help. So what now? Let's delete the memory. What's next? And let him go. Okay, I understand your decision. It's our duty and part of our code of ethics too. We made a string of bad decisions, even if we made true. He made mistakes, though he was just trying to protect his family. Okay, I'm done. Everything related to the bubble is deleted. I'm going to wake him up. Hello again. So there is choice in there, but I think there is no different endings on the game. I think it's only one ending that exists, but you have choice to do. Do you know why you're here? I know I came to have a memory erased, but I can't remember what. We are good at what we do here. Let me see if you are done. Because I think the game doesn't have different endings. I think it's only one ending, but you have choice always to do. That's always good too. I hope everything works out for you. Goodbye. And take care. Thank you again. Goodbye. You may have erased his memory, but not his problem. Yes, but at least we are giving him peace of mind. I'm going to close up the shop for the rest of the night. You can take it easy. Nicely done. Like we erase, I think it was the best to erase his memory. I'll let him go. It's too dangerous. More and more people are showing up the clinic. That's just it. It's great news. It provides a cover for you. On the contrary, it's going to draw unwanted attention. Symbiosis has only been installed for 2 days, and already I can't open the clinic without people lining up at the door. People aren't coming to get memories copied anymore. They are coming to have them deleted. And on top of that, you posted the news on dark web. No worries, everything's under control. But you have to step things up a bit. Stopping Project I might can't be put off. You have known about it several days now. Yeah, I know. I'm doing my best. The activists of Forgotten haven't gone unnoticed and are drawing the more government's attention. Besides that, with Project I-Man in its final stage, security has been reinforced. Conduct my mission has been extremely difficult. By that you're referring to the attacks, I suppose. Attacks? That's a very unforgiving word. Nobody was killed. What's going on? Some people around here were sleeping. Hello, Fran. Edward has stopped by to update us on his progress. I'm glad you are awake. I've been in touch with CRO secretary. She isn't immune to my charms. I think I'll be able to sneak into her office to have a look around. How your plan works. You are out of time. In that case, I won't take up any more of your time. Let me see you to the door. She wakes up and lets me to the door. Oh, and one last thing. A very special patient will come in for a consultation tomorrow. I won't say any more, just wait and see. We'll trust you on that. Good evening to you both. Same to you. That elder, what a number. Don't bother closing the door, I bet she's already arriving. I hope it won't be for some bogus problem or other. Enough of people want to erase unfortunate or nightstands. Good evening, madam. Good evening. You are clearly capable of deleting memories, I believe. Why do you ask? It's not easy for me to talk about it. I had a sick child who took his own life a few months ago. I can't live with the pain anymore. I want to forget everything related to him. To forget the pain tearing of my heart. Okay, I'm sorry, please come in. Thank you very much, miss. Not at all, it's nothing. It must be very difficult. Please have a seat over there. Yes, thank you. It's very nice clinic you have here. The medical world has always fascinated me. It looks like you have some state-of-the-art equipment. Are you the doctor in charge here? Me? No, I didn't mean you. I was talking to your colleague. Clearly you aren't old enough to have acquired much experience. Please mind your manners, madam. No, I'm not a doctor, I'm a copyist. This is not really a medical clinic in fact. As I'm sure you know, this kind of place is not much in favor. Yes, of course, how silly me. The emotional strain gets to me at times. Tell me, doc, do you have any children? Forgive me, but I don't want to answer questions about myself. You aren't here to talk about me. You are here to help you. Could you tell us a little more? Why will you want to forget your son? My son, Argon. He had to be hospitalized when he was very young. I was the only one who realized he was sick. He never sat still. He couldn't concentrate for long. Even when he was playing, he didn't sleep through the night. I could go on and on. The doctors tried their best at first, but they were unable to diagnose him. What a bunch of clowns. They gave up when they hit the first obstacle. I tried all the hospitals in the city. The entire city? Yes, I would have done anything for him. What's 8 hours on a plane when you love your son? It's always bad to get several opinions. I felt dirty bound to be near him all the time. It was so terrible whenever we were apart. Having a normal social life was impossible. People felt sorry for us, they pitied us, especially when an ambulance would pull up to the house to pick up Argon. 10 years ago or so I refused to have my son implanted. How is that possible? I thought the chip was mandatory. Yes, but my son was declared mentally ill and unfit for the chip. Okay. Well, except from statute 84. I had to quit my job. I devoted myself entirely to take care of him. It was Dr. Key who came up with proper diagnosis. No wait, I think it was Dr. Bugs. If I remember correctly, but the tests were inconclusive. My son's health only got worse over time. His seizures grew more and more frequent. His whole body was racked with pain. He could no longer attend school. Eventually he couldn't even walk or stand up. He was confined to a wheelchair. He was under constant sedation. We traversed all the terror stage of his illness together, until it's been about a year now. He angered himself. I had gone out to pick up his new prescription. I'm very sorry for your loss. Why do you want to erase Argon from your memory? He was the most beautiful thing that ever happened to you. Losing him is too much for me. His absence is unbearable. I would rather be with him. Come over here, Fran. I would like to speak to you in private. Well, what is it? What thing you should do? This stuff like... okay, The child was suffering a lot, right? Uh, she wants to forget the pain, right? Like she doesn't want to remember her son to having pain. That kind of sucks, right? To see your son having pain, but at the same time you're gonna forget about your child. But I'm gonna choose the first one. Excuse me, madam. The memory shade is right over here. Yes, of course. Whatever you say. She's like not polite, right? Are you sure you want to change your mind? Yeah, I just want to make the suffering stop. After the intervention, it will be impossible to remember. It will be as if it never existed. Yes, I know. Sit down right there, take a deep breath, and soon as well. Okay, this is how we say. There. Are you comfortable? Yes. Fine, then let's begin. All set, she's connected. Before you go into symbiosis with her, I need to make an inventory of all her memories of her son. Right, do whatever you have to. There are so many, it's going to be hard to erase them all. You're going to have to come up with one heck of a memory anchor for me. It's just a bit complicated sometimes. All the copies talk of yours. From what I can tell, the anchor will allow me to overclock the ship so somebody else can finish the job. Overclock, what's that? It's when you surpass the ship's normal capabilities. We are going to have a lot of memory bubbles to delete. Okay, got it. I'm ready when you are. Right, I hope I'm not going to end up in some creepy place again. Although from what she said, anyhow, just put the mask on. 3, 2, 1. Here we go for symbiosis. There, I sent you to a recent memory of her apartment. You need to look for something there, a photograph or an object that may be able to help us. Right, I'll get started. An object or a photo. Okay, here we go. There's a dusty old picture frame, a picture of 2 newlyweds. I think it's our patient in the picture. She's young. There seems to be something stuck to the back of the frame. Okay, turn the frame over. There's a memory drive tapped to it. I wonder who put it here. I need to see what's on it. Plugging in a Uno drive is risky, you know. I'm serious, Bernard. Your son speaks volumes. Okay. There's nothing in here. It's some kind of dressing table with wigs. Oh, it can also change your hair color. Interesting. Chestnut, what is it? I will try it. Okay. What's this? The shelves are packed with books, cause of epileptic seizure and how to prevent them, the complete anatomy of human body, a dictionary of drug side effects, use and dosage, social diagnosis in general medicine, and that's just for starts. The bookcase is bursting. She was obsessed with her son's ailments, which is perfect now when you have a child. Okay. There is a computer here and it's on. Let's see if I can find memory anchor. It contains Argentine medical history. There's definitely got to be something there. Okay, so first open medical files. Recorded here, a genuine archive. There are a number of files I want to look into. Doctor diagnosis. I'm surprised many hypotheses were made about the boy's illness. Argo was suffering from epilepsy. He was seeing a psychiatrist too, and so was his mother. Here's what her psychological profile says. Fascinated with the medical world, perverse enjoyment, extreme calm in the face of hardships, reluctant to leave son's bedside, compulsion to show medical knowledge, absence of second parent. The psychiatrist described her as an excessive maternal, overprotective parent, and suggests she may have mood consent syndrome by proxy. It's like Argon's entire medical history is recorded here. A general archive. There are numbers of files I want to look into. Ship exception. Okay. She made a countless petitions. Let's see what the last one says. She wasn't lying to us. Her son was exempt from the program. Although said Argon has yet to be diagnosed mentally unfit. Consider your numbers application and your son's medical history, except to grant a 10-year waiver pending further diagnosis. Should further diagnosis not provide with 10-year period, the present except will no longer apply. Respect yours, and so on and so forth. But contrary to what she said, her son was never diagnosed as mentally ill. It's like Argon's entire medical. Okay, now this. And now hospital discharge letters. The file contains letters of discharge from various hospitals. Over a dozen of them, not just one or two. Let's see what they can tell us. All the tests and assessed were inconclusive and they don't correlate with the patient's statements. The symptom occurs vanished when his mother wasn't around, only to reappear with even greater intensity when the doctor suggests an eventual discharge. The letters are closed with some remark. Argan did not require hospitalization and was therefore being discharged. It's like Argan's time medical. Okay, now this. Interesting. So now we do exit. And now we put the flash drive. It's our flash drive. Damn, it's encrypted. I need a password to access it. Jainaifu. No. And head strings. Okay, nothing works. Previous menu. Do nothing. So we need to discover the password. Maybe the cat? Oh look, a big cat. You must belong to Argani's mother. A big black white fluff ball. And friendly too. What about you? Do you have any name tag? You do, Jasper. A good name for a good looking cat. Hey, where are you going? Look what you're sitting on. A photograph. It's a picture of a newborn Argan. Okay, we have the date too. Oh, it's a picture of Argan as a newborn with his little cuddly toy, a stuffed pink rabbit. We are all set from. You haven't got a memory anchor. Symbiosis appears to be operational. We'll be able to continue our work. When we are ready to come back, just walk toward the door. Okay, Bernard. But let's see, we could go for the flash drive. So, maybe this? No. It's nothing about this. So we still don't have the code. I want to find the code for that. Nothing. What's in the cabinet? It's full of medicine. Boxes and paradoxine and phenytoin. Jesus. Open notebook. It's a list of medication in the cabinet. Box. Okay. I know what paradoxine is. They give it to you when the chip is implanted. But I never heard of the other drug. Friend, she has stuff in her home and needs so much of it too. There's a post-it on the inside cover. According to the dictionary of drugs, phenytoin twice a day, paroxine twice a day, administered together. I saw the dictionary on their bookshelf. It's worth taking a look. Okay, so let's go for the bookshelf. Okay, need to close that. So in here, that's the book she mentioned it and post-it. I found it in the medicine chest. Okay, look at phenytoin in the dictionary. Phenytoin. Ha, found it. Anti-seizure medication used to treat epilepsy, taken intravenously. Patients should be cautioned against concomitant use of paroxine and phenytoin. Could alter the functional or active ingredients, push the patient into near-vegetative states, and cause irreversible damage. Why would she deliberately combine the two of drugs when it's clearly stipulated not to? Are you kidding me? She was combining drugs on purpose to keep in vegetative state. Why would she do that to her own child? Can you believe the bitch? Let's see. Read her emails. Why are you scrolling through her message? She was poisoning her own son. I'd like to know the name of the asshole who was providing the paradoxine. Paradoxine delivery delay. Date over a year ago. Dear Matt, delivery delay. Probably with supplier Gavel Pharmaceuticals. Gavel. Paradoxine will be available for pick off at the memory clinic in 2 weeks. Copies were provided stuff. Did you ever hear about it, Bernard? I didn't know paradoxine was even used at clinics. During the patient must make it easier to make copies. It's not at all bad. They are using stuff from Gavel Pharmaceuticals. Yet another way to rack in more money. So flash drive. We don't have nothing yet for flash drive. Fuck. There's a book here of Christmas, okay, and a journal right next to it. Open journal. Let's see. Almost entirely full. Message written to her son apparently. How cool you have tortured your child and yet be devastated by his death. I'm sorry, right where he died apparently. He must have hugged himself to the pipes over head. How did he manage to drag himself up there in vegetative state? Could that mad woman have murdered him too? Just thinking about it sends shivers down my spine. Nothing in here. Well, I don't think I ever seen this DC before. I can't go out there. How do they sleep with all those lights on? Go out. No, I'm not. Okay, so she can't go outside. What can be the password? Stuff arms, boy trinkets. Oh look, it's Little Pink Rabbit. Okay, it is. His name is Embryonic Bunny. Can be this. Flash drive. Bunny. That's it. I mean, there's a letter from Argon that he didn't want his mother to find. It adds to a certain look. Argon had given him very precise instructions on how to recover it. Unfortunately, he never got it. He was his only friend. My god, it's so awful. Listen to this, Bernard. I've always felt healthy. But for as long as I can remember, my mother been telling me I'm sick. So I got sick for her, to please her, because she needed it. When I was sick, she was happy, relaxed, caring and affectionate. One day the doctor diagnosed me with epilepsy. She started reading medical books, educating herself on all sorts of things. Then she began making her own house calls, as she liked to call them. Pretend she was an actual doctor. And also got Argon's mother to the attention she needed at the hospital. Listen to the rest. But my illness wasn't enough for her. She let me injure myself during seizures so we could go back to the hospital. Until today, that wasn't enough either. So she began administering a daily meds cocktail to me, just as we expected. She was giving a meds cocktail. He could comfort her, so he underwent countless unassigned examinations. I'm 20 years old, I can't stand it anymore. His friendship with Luke, he explained, helped him to realize his relationship with his mother was abnormal. He closed with, my mother hasn't been able to make the meds cocktail for the past few days. I managed to gain a degree of control over my body, which is why I'm able to write this letter. I'm going to take advantage of her absence to take my own life. So he killed himself. Aaron killed himself, okay? I don't want her to suffer, but I don't want to suffer anymore either. I'm not the one who's sick, she is. Who still trying to protect my mother from herself. Look, he killed himself because he loved his mother. What a horrific story. Damn. What kind of mother was this? So we can now leave? Yeah, I do, yes, because we already have the anchor and we know more about our son. Gosh, it feels weird to be back in the real world. I can't imagine anyone who will do that to their own children. I've done some research. It looks like she's suffering from Munchausen syndrome by proxy. One of those psychiatrist reports raised concerns about it. Where do you see that? On his computer. Oh, I guess my mind was wandering. I need to understand why she did it. Do you think I should wake her? Yes, I need to know. Why have to delete my memories? There's something we want to talk to you about. While we were sorting your memories, we discovered what you did to your son. Why do you do it? What? What are you talking about? Do paroxetine and phenotane ring a bell? Why did you say the complete incompatible medication to your son? I don't know. He had always been in so much pain. I was trying to help him. The doctors were unable to diagnose his illness. Do you have a doctor's prescription for mixing paroxetine and phenotane? I wanted them to keep helping us. I did a lot of reading. I conducted a thorough investigation of his symptoms. Thanks to my efforts, the situation improved. Thanks to what I did, we were able to continue our medical consultations, to get the doctors to pay attention to us again. By giving us little quantities of meds, the sicker we got, the more time the doctors gave us. Paroxetine is only dispensed in hospitals and clinics. How do you get hold of so much of it? I was in touch with a certain clinic, where to make ends meet, employees will sell it to anyone. We were able to consult even more doctors still, until the day the supply dried up. Yes. As soon as a new supply came in, I went out to get some, and that's when he took his own life. How was he able to hang himself? He was confined to a wheelchair. We read, come on fam, there was say that he recovered his strength to kill himself. Did you help him? I didn't kill him. It's not my fault. I loved him. He loved you too, and that's why he took his own life. He realized your happiness depended on his being healed. On dog's finest symptoms, he knew you were thrilled when he was diagnosed with epilepsy. You made his life hell for the sake of your own happiness. All the medical attention wasn't for him, it was for you. Why you make this all up? How dare you speak in his name? He isn't making anything up. We found his suicide note. Huh? What note? The withdrawal from Paradoxine helped him recover his strength. The strength he needed to write a letter and take his own life. He says that you are sick, not him. I think you are suffering from Munchausen syndrome by proxy. Other people do too. Your son psychiatrist warned the medical community. In any case, we are going to lower your mask again so we can finish the procedure. What we do? We delete the memory, leave the memory intact. It's like if you delete the memory, she forgets about the kid and at the same time every experiment that she did, right? But at the same time, if you leave the memory, she can do something bad because she knows a lot about those combinations. But I think we're gonna delete. And have her internal. Yes, we're gonna do this. Internal. Okay, I understand your decision. It's just, why should we take her son away from her a second time? She's been through enough already. If that's what it takes for her to find peace. Besides, it's our job to help people, isn't it? Well, alright then. I have an old university pal who works at the hospital in District 12. I'm going to give him the lowdown and ask him to come get her. She'll be in good hands with them. I need to get some fresh air. I'll make the call while I'm out. Air condition is stable. It should only take 10 minutes or so for them to get here. I'll see you tomorrow. But, so maybe it wasn't a good choice to make her forget about the kid, right? Because Bernard didn't like us to take out son second time. I knew I will find you here. Do you often feel like running all away like that? You shouldn't have deleted our memory. Okay. It was wrong. I shouldn't have listened to you. If you didn't agree, you should have told me it was the right decision. I gotta apologize. I thought it was the right thing to do. It seemed to be causing her so much pain. You taught me to never turn away a person in need. Anyway, let's not talk about it anymore. Ever since we installed Symbiosis, it's been one problem after another. People don't come to us to make copies anymore. They come to recover their right to forget. I noticed Symbiosis is a mistake. I know it all along. Pierre should never have designed it. You are the ones who have used it. Then why did you install the machine? We are not being forced to use it. You are the one who have misused it. Pat didn't invent it to delete memories. She did it so people could experience them together. Yeah, that's true. Delete memory bubbles is not what Symbiosis was meant for. It's not their fault, it's ours, Bernard. I know, and I know that with every new technology comes a new form of abuse. Every rose has its thorns, no matter how beautiful. Oh, shut up, will you? And technology isn't the problem, it's the people who use it. That's true, that's true. Stop passing the buck. You are responsible for the problem too. That's true, that she said, Fran. In any case, Symbiosis will be sorted once the Hive Man is up and running. How much time do we have to have? 2-3 days at most? The Forgotten. What a joke. Edward coming here to the clinic, playing the hero, the valiant soul ready to sacrifice himself for the future of mankind, and isn't even capable of selling us patience. The only thing he's managed to do is to let a word out that we are capable of deleting memories. Well, at least he's taking risks. True, he hasn't been very effective. Sure of you aren't. No, true, let's say this second. But he's not a bad guy. He didn't manage to infiltrate the government, and without ending up in prison. He promised to send us a very special patient tomorrow night. Give me one more chance. That's all we ever see to do. Wait. And then wait some more. I just want to do something. He came around announcing the imminent demise of the world, and then just leave us here hanging. Wait until tomorrow. The past merged into the present in the world we live in. With the eye mind, the future will soon be totally distorted. To think I took part in that. Took part in what? It wasn't what we set out to do. You mean tell me work on Iman? You work on the Iman, why weren't you aware of its existence? You tell me you work okay. What? What are you talking about? I didn't work on the Hive Mind. I didn't want to, okay? I didn't want it to happen. I didn't mean to kill her. What? Kill who? What are you talking about? You had too much to drink. I was trying to save her. The operation went off smoothly when I did it on myself. What are you talking about, Bernard? My daughter. Oh, okay. I killed my own child. Bernard. I want to remove her chip the same way I did mine. I want to remove it when I saw that what the mega corporation was doing with them. It was destroying those of years of research on the ship. I will be working on projects I was in university. Per Gravel, Watanabe and Shanti, they were all working on ship too. We want to help the world put an end to the meaningless war. Stop repeating the mistakes of the past. By remembering the past, we will be able to understand the present and to anticipate the future. That's what we kept telling each other. We did everything we could to ensure the ship would be made available to everyone. It was meant to be a gift to all humanity. The Mayor Corporation lied to us, of course, they will promise it. Then they lied to us. They hijacked the ship to turn a profit. What a fucking idiot I was. I want to protect my family, and it didn't work. My husband left me. My husband left me. They stole my invention. They stole my family. They stole my daughter. I've been in hiding for years, but that's all over. It's time for them to pay. Time has come to destroy what they stole. The ship needs to be destroyed. It's done so much harm. The Hive Man has to be destroyed too. I'll mark my words, friend. Nothing is going to stop me. I'm going to make amends for past mistakes no matter what. Even if it means scouring every goddamn building in the entire city to find the Hive Minds. Interesting. Ever since I lost my daughter, I've been waiting to make amends. Adult forgotten this big mess we are in, that the price of absolution. Adol says he will be setting as a patient tomorrow. I'll give him one last chance. If it doesn't work out, I'll burn down the whole damn city myself. I have nothing left to lose. Anyhow, I'm out of here. Time for me to get back to the clinic to work on my solution. I'm sorry, Bernard. Interesting. So he killed his daughter, trying to remove the ship. You again, you cat. That's right, under the couch you go. Why is it more fun to pounce on me when I'm asleep? Why couldn't you have a dog, Bernard? A big old lazy dog that doesn't move around too much? Sure, but you'll have squashed me when you jump out of your lap. Thanks for waking up, Miss Lazy Bones, Franklin. Anyhow, we have a busy night ahead of us. Elderly famous patient should be here any minute. Are you up for the intervention? You don't have too much of headache? You are the only headache I have with all those questions. I'm fine, Fatal. I'm ready to scour every inch of the guy's memory, to glean every last scrap of information on the hive mind. I'll destroy it in record time. Wait, this is just sleep your mic or something. Take it easy. I will hate to have disposed of your dead body. There. Lay a finger on me, I'll sick Franklin the terrible on you. And you know he's relentless. Yeah. I'll never see you so full of life. Is it last night conversation that gave you a jolt? I need a little wake up, that's all. A reminder of what this is all for. Here's our patient. Good. Adol says he's pretty big fish. We are going to have to comb through his mind very careful. No worries, we have earned our sleepless stripes. We are wasting our time already. Go say hello and let's get the mask on the guy as soon as possible. Good evening, sir. Good evening, madam. It's Errol who asked me to come here, to have a memory copied. Yes, I see. Come in, please. That Mary would like to have copied. I got married last week. I would like to keep a marriage ceremony, but not on my ship. Fine. This way, please. Here we go. To the chair. This is always same. Comfortable, yes. Fine, then let's begin. You didn't waste time getting him settled. I found it, the wedding member bubble. Let me see if I can discover anything else of interest. Since fun, it's been a while since a patient requested a call-up. His ship isn't secured. We have had a patient relax for a long time now. That's it is. It just shows there's more to life than misfortune. After the day we had yesterday, a little happiness will unearthed. A marble that might be interest to us. Data center. Errol wasn't fooling when he sent us this guy. There's more to his innocent newly art than meets the eye. Put on your mask, we're going to start up symbiosis. Let me know when you are ready. Hold on a sec, Bernard. Isn't this all just a little too easy? His ship is encrypted, no securities. The guy just show up, he has a bubble with a direct link to the hive mind. Edo told us he was very special case. Perhaps, yeah. Anyway, we don't have any other choice. I'm ready. Remember, pay close attention to everything, even the smallest details. 3, 2, 1. You need to pay attention to all details because we have to find the anchor. Huh? The poker player, he and his family shot dead by the mafia at their home in the middle of a meal. What the hell? The morning mother lobotomized in the name of science. Bernard. Bernard. I should have known. Only an extreme talented person will be able to manipulate such power. Who are you? Bernard, can you hear me? Get me out of here. I haven't heard that name in age. Bernard, the unwavering idealist. I don't know whether I should be surprised or not. Who are you? Don't you know who I am? I'm the world CEO, the man who brought the meaningless war to an end, the man at the helm of the government. Where am I? In the hive mind. Whoa. You want to fight it? Well, here it is, or rather, here is the little prize I created especially for you. Memory bubbles can be deleted, but they can be created too. What was all that about? You know who they are, alright. The woman who wanted to forget her son, and the mother tried to save his kid. Look what happened to them, thanks to you. What are you talking about? That's a lie. Are you happy with your new power? Happy to play gods? Hope you are satisfied with how things turned out. Our choice was just to fight. We did what we thought was right at the time. We helped them. You are pathetic, incapable of following a course of action. You think you are able to help people? That you are helping the world by destroying the hive mind? What a joke. You fell right into my trap. Poor Adderall. He was happy to have found just the right person. Maybe that's all part of his plan. Don't underestimate Adderall. He outsmarted you, he managed to infiltrate your ranks. He discovered the hive mind before anyone else. Early enough to give us time. Early enough? Don't you realize it's already too late? In a few hours, Project Hive Mind will be up and running. And then, you won't be able to stop it. You will suffer my punishment. You are stuck here with me. I will leave only when I see fit. Why do you develop Project Hive Mind? After we brought the war to an end, we continue working toward peace. On the ship and the other areas too. We study human nature. We analyze it. We plumb the depths of the human soul itself, but human beings are violent by nature, that's correct? And we continue to self-destruct again and again. Men will always be willing to kill each other to meet their needs. Dharma is logical extension of the ship. It will grant us access to the minds and memories of all implemented people. It will allow us to succeed where the ship has failed. You are the people for freedom. The ship wasn't meant to control people. There are other ways to bring peace. Why are you all doing this? There are other ways. It's the best choice we have. I spent my entire life searching for it. My entire life has been devoted to peace. The ship may have put an end to the meaningless war, but how long it will peace last? 20 years ago, it helped raise awareness and educate to the population. Today, with that in mind, I hold the solution to lasting peace. Perhaps, but at what cost? Peace and freedom are intrinsically bound, and you know it. There cannot be true peace without freedom. And what about murder then? And racial hatred, homophobia, torture, the right to kill one another, to inflict harm on each other. If that's your idea of peace and freedom, then go ahead. Destroy the hive mind, govern in my stead, manage the world the way you have dealt with your patients. That's right, you could never bear the responsibility. The ship wasn't meant to control people. That's not how I attempt to use it. People will live the way they always have. You are going to improve the ship and people's lives thanks to the hive mind. I won't be controlling anyone. Then why did you develop the hive mind? To erase toxic elements from the memory of mankind? To delete events harmful to your government? The hive mind is an instrument of mass manipulation. You are wrong. That's not how we tend to use the hive mind. We have no desire to delete minor events from the minds of the people. Robotics and implants have taught us an important lesson, you know. Man is a machine. Man is a machine. And as with any machine, in time, it can be improved. We have to remove the self-destructive mechanism inherent to the human race. The goal of Dharma is to do just that, to uncover and eradicate the essence of evil in each and every one of us. Human history has never known a period of peace. Dominated by corruption and greed, men have always killed men. It's the scale alone that varies. I spent my entire life seeking the means to establish lasting peace, and we have discovered a way of doing it at last. Hive mind is not a tool for manipulating the mass, it's a deep and powerful source of peace. The hive mind will provide humanity with the means to redeem itself. We are going to improve man and guide him to peace. Forget the lessons of the forgotten. You are being manipulated. You think you are heroes, but you are merely puppets. What would your choice have been if you had met me instead of Edro? If I had told you I need to find Gavel, that he was a threat to our peace, that world could know eternal prosperity and he was bent on destroying it. Why are you all doing this? Imagine when I discovered the hive mind had been appropriated, that someone in my own city had acquired the ability to erase memories. Unfortunately for me, it happens to be Bernard, but no one must be allowed to destroy my life's work. I cannot let this power be used against me. Bernard turned his back on me once before. He didn't trust me. It's not about trust. You betray your commitments. None of them were able to understand the issues at stake, the responsibilities I bear. The ship is a source of tremendous power. I am the only person capable of harnessing it. There will know before and after in the minds of the world's citizens. They will never even know the hive mind exists. Memory bubbles related to hive mind will be automatically deleted. Only a handful of people will be exempt from the rule to ensure its proper functioning. That doesn't make it right. You are holding the world captive in the name of your own ideals. You are enslaving all humanity. Are you really a slave if your chains are invisible? Are you really a slave if you have no masters? Laws deprive people of as much freedom as hive mind does, and yet the rule of law guides us to peace. You cannot regret actions that you cannot remember. I am not depriving world's citizens of freedom. On the contrary, I am setting them free. Is that so? Slavery is not just a question of perspective, and you know that you are sacrificing individuals' freedoms. If your person is so dear to you, why don't you hold a referendum? The citizens of the world have already placed their full trust in me. They did so when I brought the meaningless war to an end. My dear child, don't you see? I am not depriving the world of freedom. On the contrary, I am freeing it from generations to come. Of the many choices before me, you will have done the same. Perhaps you are right? You mean well, but that mind is not a solution. I don't know what to believe anymore. No, I'm gonna say the first. It's not a solution, that mind. That mind will not help you maintain peace. Like the forgotten, you want a better future for the world, but peace and freedom cannot be separate. Humanity cannot be helped by depriving it of a fundamental right. I already told you we did look for other solutions. We explored all other options. The hive mind is humanity's best solution. But as you say yourself, we always have a choice. So we will find a way to destroy it. It's only a matter of time. Fran, there you are, at last. What the? What do you know? It's Ed. Were you trying to set up a trap for my friends? How do you get around security? Lying a trap for the guy who programmed a ship. My good fellow, that wasn't your brightest idea. Nor was the hive mind, for that matter. You have hit a new low. Damn, that's I like towel, but it's low. Because of how it's written, sometimes it's hard to know. Control the ship was not enough. You need to control people too. Don't pretend you are surprised. You quit the government as soon as you got wind of what we are trying to do. And since then, what you have done about it? Nothing. But it's just too late now. The hive mind is about to be rolled out. Ha ha ha, you are wrong about that. You have met your match and shot yourself in the foot. I know how to get into the hive mind now, and all because of a little fail-safe trap. What? You are going to put an end to all the madness. I'm going to destroy the ship at last and avenge my daughter's death. No, you don't know what you're doing. It's my life's work. The hive mind will make the world a better place, Bernard. Do not destroy it. You are extremely talented. Join our team again. I can help you forget your daughter. Don't you ever mention my daughter again. And don't you ever mess with Fran again either. I'm getting you out of there, Fran. Do you think for a minute that I will let you get away with it? A slew of cops is on their way to the clinic right now. You are going to end up behind bars for life for murdering your own daughter. I hope you are ready to go, Fran. Here we go. Are you alright, Fran? Yes, thanks for getting me out of there. We have to hurry, the police are on their way. I know. One thing we know for sure, the guy talks as much as you do, Bernard. Well, we could definitely assess Diveman at the Mega Corporation. There's a kind of bunker they use as a relay point. But I have a bad idea. We're going to go straight to the Lion's Den, Ed's office. That's the last place you'll ever look for us. Ed Rock can get us in. I'll call him on the way. Let's go. What about the patient? The police will pick him up when they come around. Then, what about Franklin? He knows the neighborhood inside out. Don't worry about him. We have to hurry. Oh, we're gonna let the cat there. But then you're gonna run. So we go to Edward's office. Thanks for letting us in, Asha. I hope you know what you are doing. I'm putting my whole career on the line for you, darling. I know you are. We won't regret it. You are doing what's right, my love. Hope you are not interrupting your true love birds. But we are here to fight the hive mind, remember? Asha dear, would you mind turning the lights on, please? Yes, of course, right away. Whoa! What the fuck office is this? God damn. Whoa, if hell exists, I bet this is what it looks like. Whoa, it's glitzy, heavy. Let's say heavy. It's like how you feel in the city. Everything is too big for too big. It makes you feel kind of tiny. Small by tall. He hasn't changed. Edward always felt compelled to make a show of his authority. Well, now that you are here, I'll go lock the door and return to my office to avoid arousing suspicions. Good idea. This little device here commands almost everything in the office. I'll see you when you're finished. Good luck. Okay. Wait a second, Bernard. Do you mean to tell me you and the governor were close personal acquaintances? Well, yeah, we were. I oversaw developing the ship. Didn't you know? No, I had no idea. Why did Gavel tell you to get in touch with me then? Because you are an outstanding machine, that's all. It looks like you have been happy. Anyway, forget it. We have a mission to accomplish. We are here for a reason. For the future. The future of the city and the future of humanity. The sword of Damocles hanging over our heads will not fall. Tonight, the hive mind will be destroyed, regardless of the cost. What do you really know about the hive mind? Or rather, what do you really know about the hive mind? What do you mean? You show up at your clinic one evening. The hive mind you claim meant at the end of the world as we know it. But that's your version of the events. We don't really know what this goal is. Maybe, Frank, trust me, something like this, power like that must never emerge, let alone fall into the wrong hands. Anyhow, we know there is an access point to the hive mind here, and we don't know where he's here right now. He on the other hand knows we are going to make a move, but he doesn't know where. And like you say, Bernard, this last place you'll come looking for us, so we need to hurry while there is still time. Something here allows us to access to the hive mind and we need to find it. Well then, let's get going. So where should we start? Okay. Starting here? Nope. What a beautiful clock. Is it one up though? It's not showing the right time. How annoying. I'll just have to reset it then. Hey, does anyone know what time it is? 1:26. Thanks, Edro. If I'm going to die tonight, I want to do it on time. So round we go. 1, 2, and there. Okay. He was immediately near low. Okay, that's kinda interesting. Whoa, who did that? It wasn't me. What were you fooling with? I was just setting the clock. Well, looks like we're dealing with one hell of a laboratory. I will just have to break down a door and hope it's hive mind access point. Just take a stab in the dark, huh? Well, what's the plan? To tell you the truth, I have no idea. Considering the get-up, I will say we are in some kind of a clinic. Copies stationed here and one for the assistant. In other words, time for us to get back in the saddle? My thought exactly. Well, as you are right at home here. Asha, sweetheart, could you come here for a minute? So comes Asha. Yes, what do you need? I just remembered something. Do you know how to use a gun? No, absolutely not. There's no way I'm going to use a gun or shoot anyone. Wait, let me explain. Listen, we need to be realistic. Once you enter the hive mind network, it's going to be war. There's no telling what might happen. Our future is at stake. We need to stack the odds in our favor. It's up to us to defend the office while Fran and Bernard are doing their job. The secret guards and maybe even the authorities are going to try to get us out of here. Come what may, we need to be ready. I've never been more ready in my entire life. Fine, I understand. I won't force you to use a gun. You to go about your work then as usual, darling. I'll be right behind the chair, armed and covered, hold them off if they may come through the door. You just try to stall them, my love, and let me know what's going on your hands. I'll do my best. If you can't stop them, don't worry. Find a hiding place, I'll see you when it's all over. This isn't your battle, or your arm. It's mine. You're right, we'll try to be together after. Yes, we will. Good luck, my love. Well, I have some good news and bad news. We are about to enter the Hiveman at last, and we are going to need to make our way through the entire network. For what I can tell, Edward and the Hiveman are virtual one now. We need to reconstruct part of his memory to get the Hiveman never centered. Thank goodness you have got first-rate memory assist to help you. True, but that's not exactly what I was hinting at. When we destroy the Hiveman, Ed will be destroyed with it. Are you sure there is no other way, Bernard? I'm sure we need to put an end to it all and make amends for past wrongs. The past is the past, Bernard. The future is the future. You can change the course of the future, but you can't undo the past. Past mistakes cannot be fixed. Let's go for the past, Bernard, to give the future a chance. You talk about letting go of the past when your own ship makes it impossible for you, but I swear this is the last time I'll have to make this choice. Ed, Frank, are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. We each know what we have to do. So here we go. I'm going to need your help now. Are you ready? You bet. This is going to be our greatest job ever. Here we go. Again. Come on, Frank. We got work to do first. I think we need to look into why we came here. Came here? Hive mind? Okay, Hive mind. The Hive man has been on his ship. Wait, the Hive man ship for a while, but he really took off after that rendezvous. And the worst part is, the Hive man is only one aspect for more global plan. He wants to create a utopia to achieve a perfection, so humanity will last forever. So maybe utopia? Yep. I suspect he had other plans and huge ambitions for the world, but I never dreamed he would turn to eugenics, massive manipulation, crowd control, cloning and mind uploading. He's falling into madness. The ship will never categorize that stuff under utopia. It's the exact opposite. Okay. But you can go up and down too. Maybe for in front today is nothing. Let me see. Bernard. I have no idea how to ship devise a category like utopia. Notions of right and wrong are not part of knowledge response, but what I'm saying, looks like we have to focus on Edward's black and white or film. Okay. So what can it be? I certainly had other plans and huge ambitions for the world, but I never dreamed he'll turn eugenics, mass manipulation, core control, cloning and mind upload. He's falling into madness, maybe? Jesus. He decided to become a martyr, to sacrifice himself and to fusion with Dive Mind. Yes, he's fused with Dive Mind already. He lost his mind, power of supposed to have unhinging. He's convinced he needs to save the world again. Power of responsibility. I don't know what means this word. No, it's not this. Okay. Fusion? Whoa, I passed one in front. Jesus, is it possible to pass one in front? The next two steps were decided on D-Day. The government had authorized mind uploading and a mass memory management system was put into place. Edo just had to kiss his whole life goodbye and make himself the guardian of the Hive Mind. Guardian? It was the end game of his plan. That's when he gave up his life to merge his mind digitally into the Hive Mind. He meant to serve as an example for his future plans. That's it. I mean, I got access to the entire Hive Mind now. Now it's exit. Because of course you could find the others, but it's not always easy to find. Okay, got us to Hive Mind. I'm just... Uh-oh. So that's where you have been hiding. How very bold of you, breaking into my house to kill my own child. The others are already on the premise. It's too late, give yourselves up. Sorry CEO, we are not giving on each. You stay right where we are until the Hive Mind is destroyed. You are making a mistake. The Hive Mind is mankind's last chance. You know I'm right, friend. The sacrifice that I have to be made. Don't make the mistake of destroying the future. The choice is yours. Stop now, and I'll forget everything, I swear. Carry on, or you could all die right where you are. Don't listen to him, friend. He's playing for time. No worries, Bernard. There is no stopping us. Are you so sure about that? Asha, what do you do? I'm just trying to make you see the light. You're completely mad. You have no idea of what I have to do. The decision I have made. All of this is the best choice we have, and you know it. Is that right, friend? Don't listen to him. Concentrate. I need your help. But why is always asking to Frank? You are sorry your own future. You already took that away from me. Listen up, Ed. Nothing is going to stop me. There is nothing you can do about it. Even if I mine this hole out, I'll keep on destroying it. Today, for the first time in age, I feel fully alive. Ship should never have fallen into the hands of a single person. I'm going to put things right. You are going to die in my office, Bernard. You just don't get it. I died a long time ago, along with my daughter. What's up? Frank, take this gun. You will need to protect yourself. I'm leaving. My work is done. If they come through that door, we are all dead. If the Hive Mind is called out, we are all dead. We don't know if it's set human beings or die after us. If we destroy the Hive Mind, they may still kill us. I have some unfinished business to care of, to fight for a better future alongside the Forgotten. I have no other choice. My survival and the future depend on it. Good luck to you all. I'll meet again. Damn it, what the fucking pussy this Admiral is. Come on. Damn it, Admiral, what's going on? See? The guy who dragged you into this mess is bothering you. Don't be mad at Admiral. He's right. We can't trust him. He'll lead the world to safety after the Hive Mind is destroyed. There won't be an afterwards. The ships are being updated as we speak. Bernard, listen to me, please. What are you doing is sheer madness. If you succeed, the entire world will pay the price. The Hive Mind and ships are inextricably tied. Removing the Hive Mind will destroy the ship. People around the world will forget 20 years of their life. They will collapse unconscious. I'm not the only one who will kill tonight, Bernard. Think of all the innocent people. No, it's my fault, Edward. You are the only one to blame. When I designed ship, I never dreamed it will be used for this. We want to create a better world, not struggle to avoid destroying it. Paul has turned you to a madman. We all pay the price for your selfishness. Fran, you know why I'm doing all this. It's the only solution. Fran, you have to... There, I must shut him up. I'm almost there. I just need a few more minutes. And now I know I'm about to kill thousands of people. Great. I hope I'll be able to live with it. Fran, go now, please. I can do the rest proceed by myself. Are you sure you'll be able to? Yes, I'm sure. After you leave, Fran, promise me something. Don't forget to be. I won't go without you. I won't go without you. Stay here with him. So like there was choice, like you could like promise to remember him or go with or stay there or do other things. And that's the end. Like people say they don't understand the story, but I understood. I understand the story. It's simple, like Bernard created the ship with with Edward, like that, the other people, like Shanti, like he was talking. Then he saw that the ship wasn't a very good idea because they could use the ship to do other things. So he removed his ship from his head. That's why he has that metal on his back, on his head, right? Then he tried to take out from his daughter, but his daughter died because he tried, right? Because it was safe for him, so he thought was going to be safe to her daughter, but she died because of that. So then he promised, like he wasn't going to work for the mega corporation. He created this clinic, right, to try to erase certain memories. And like then everything starts to come because it comes the hive mind, right, the project hive mind that Edward was doing, and there was the Forgotten that was trying to stop the hive minds, and so he says that he needed to take down the hive mind because it was thanks to his work that was happening. That's why he try to take out Ragman, and then like Edrol goes away because he's the only way to continue protecting the humanity, and in there Bernard says that to take out the hive mind, and then we Fran is like, I don't know why we don't know more about this backstory of Fran. That's kind of shame because it should be better to know why, because we saw like Edward always doing that questions to Fran, right? To like say, you know why, you know that I have my needs, right? He's always asking, but it's kind of like, and like we don't know the backstory of Fran, right? Like who is her, right? Like because she appeared like that, and I think Fran was the first the first test of hive mind. That's why she doesn't remember. But like the story is not like confused, right? Like I think it's understandable everything, like what happened, and then in the end, like you can say, I promise to Bernard that we will continue remember him and escape there, or you can stay in there, protect like I did, like continue with him, right? Because we are friends now and he helped us, so we will help him too. Then you have other choice, of course, but like overall it's like the game is good, the story is good, the graphic wise, right, the sound. The only problem is like the game doesn't have a mouse, right? You can't move with mouse. It's only the arrow keys and space to pass the story, right? The talking, and then the puzzles. The big problem is the puzzle. Like when you move forward with puzzles and you want to go back, you need to write again the same thing. And one thing that I will change is put the mouse to select to go back. Okay, I can't continue in this, so let me press on back to go to that memory and go try to your other place. Like that is faster. And the other thing is, like I said, the hint that Bernard gives is not very good, right? If you write Bernard is not very good at the same time. It's kind of weird how he explains, and certain times, right, when you have to know the word to start the bubbles, it's like you cannot do like that. You need to put some words in the beginning to know what you have to read, like the related to our work, ideology like that, or mental and physical states. Like people won't remember everything that exists, so I think they should put like certain words outside, like that people could see the words for each bubble that you can put at the same time. I know that they want to make it harder, but I think people get boring with that. It's what I will say. People get boring trying to decipher what is the correct word. So what I will change is on the puzzles to like simple, like put words on the side for each bubble. Of course, could be a lot of words for each bubble, of course. And the hints, right? The hint when you write Bernard to be better, to explain better, is what I will say, because it's not a very good like hint, right? But overall, the game is good. Like the puzzle, how it is, it's always good. It's like you think, but there is some mistakes. Graphic wise, I like it. It's pixelated. I like the games like this, pixelated. The sound is good. The story is not confusing. It's easy to understand. The only thing that I think they forgot was to talk about the backstory of Fran, because we don't know who is Fran, why she doesn't remember nothing. It's one thing that I will do is like to explain who is Fran, that I think they forgot. But overall, it's a good game to play. I understand why on Steam there is mixed reviews. I can understand, because it's like it costs 15 euros and it's around 2-3 hours if you are fast to discover what words you need to put. So I understand why people complain the price, but they need to understand at the same time they put that price because of the work they did for the game. Because like doing pixelated, have a good story, putting that type of puzzle, it's not easy too. So I understand the price. It's like I understand why people complain, but I understand at the same time the company why they put that price, because they need to make some profit at the same time. But overall, the game is very good. If you like this type of games, this type of puzzles, pixelated games with a good story, you can buy it on Steam. It's already available in there. It's 15 euros. It's around 2-3 hours depending how you play. If you can cipher immediately the words. And at the same time, if you want to find all the bubbles, to see every bubble, to know more about the story, because those bubbles have a lot of story in there too, you can do it. You can do that. So it has a lot. It has some replayability at the same time, because to decipher all the bubbles. So hope you guys enjoy the playthrough of Don't Forget Me. Again, if you want to buy the game, if you like this type of games, you can buy it on Steam. So tomorrow I will be back with another game. See you guys tomorrow.